What's up, man?
Hey, there you go.
It's gonna give you one of these days.
One of these days, I'm gonna be over there.
You're gonna hear like
Yeah, you're gonna be laid out of that chair, and that microphone be going
Gotcha. All right, let's see here. See, these old boys can get on Facebook and chat all dang day, but they can't watch my show.
Who's that?
Oh, friends of mine.
Hey, hit them boys up there, and hit them boys at that radio station. And
I don't have their information. I forget it.
Hit our friends that we friended.
Fowler?
Yeah, hit the Fowler group. Or put them in a group so you can hit all of them at one time.
There you go.
I don't know how to do that. Won't you show me how to do that, and I'll do it.
What's up, Ruby? CJ?
CJ's on already this morning?
CJ's on this morning.
Ruby's on this morning?
Man, we got all kinds of folks.
My gosh. What are y'all doing? Where's the live show? We're not on yet?
Yeah.
We're live?
Yeah, as far as I know, we are.
1 minute. We've been on 1 minute. That's us, man. Check it out. I can like it too. Hey.
No, it's not. I'm wearing a red shirt.
That's us.
No, I'm wearing a red shirt.
You're wearing a red shirt?
Oh, hey, how about 5 seconds? 4 seconds? 3 seconds? All right. Well, good morning, everybody. It's Thirsty Thursday.
That's right.
Oh, quit stinging one of them.
Man, my nose is running. My feet are smelling.
Can't see it in my left eye. Can't hear it in my right.
That's right. Oh, my gosh.
No! Yes! That's awesome!
This is the Jeff and Landy Morning Show coming at you Texas loud and small town proud from Fahrenheit Solution Studios at KRUM 1400 AM where country begins.
All right, everybody. Good morning. Wake up. 7:22 here in the Agriplex.
Man.
You're late to work.
I'll tell you. Don't be scaring people like that.
Roll over. It's time to go to work.
Yeah.
It is 7:57. What are you doing?
No, it's not either. 7:27.
Yeah. Whatever.
Maybe. Whatever.
Yeah.
Good night. Scaring people to death. I'll tell you.
I just want to I really do want to know if there's like one person who does look over at the clock. Minimally one every time that happens.
Yeah.
Either if I do it on purpose, which I did right there.
Yeah.
But I will tell you there are several times that I have not done it on purpose.
That morning you said it was 8:20.
Yeah.
One of our people
said, poor Christy Getz out there got to look at her clock real fast.
She got to run around in circles, didn't she?
Oh, man, that's the best stuff right there.
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
If you hadn't had a chance to go outside, grab you a cup of coffee and just walk outside. It is so nice outside. Man, it's got a little tiny bit of breeze.
Yeah.
And it's like, yeah.
Dude, it's going
to be a great day.
85 degrees today, for a high, which is going to bust up. Might as well just call it 90.
That's right. But, here's the deal. Once this weather starts coming up, this temperature starts coming up, you need to remember to drink water.
Drink lots of water.
Yeah, because we've been out of the habit of drinking water because it's been cool. So better get back.
We got like 5 listeners. I can't have any of y'all falling out due to dehydration.
Yeah, we don't want no. We don't want no hydration.
The dehyde.
Yeah, so don't get no dehyde.
Dehydration.
That's right.
Well, but it's Thirsty Thursday, so welcome back to it. It is a beautiful day outside. Like we said, 84 degrees is going to be your high today.
That's right. Get started this morning.
Yep.
And fired up, and have a wonderful day, because guess what tomorrow is? It's Friday.
It's Friday. Finally Friday. This week blew by.
Man,
I feel like it blew by.
And it seemed like yesterday was Monday.
Well, yesterday was 1950s in downtown historical Ballinger.
Yes.
It was neat. I walked out
did you get to go see some of those old
cars? I saw them in passing because I was out promoting the upcoming concert. So I was out putting papers and everywhere all over the place.
Right.
Put my nice big signs everywhere. Dollar General, I put my sign out there. They, that was nice of them to allow me to do so, on their walk in.
I had a whole crowd of them come over and sit on the front porch under the shade of that tree.
That is awesome.
On that wicker furniture.
Oh, it is awesome. I don't do wicker furniture, but
they drive some beautiful old cars. That one guy, he says he bought that car when he was 15 years old, paid $50 for it. It was a It was a 1941 coupe.
Two-door coupe?
Chevrolet two-door coupe.
Wow.
Beautiful old car. He said back when he was a teenager, he had to take it apart and put rings in it. He said he didn't think he was ever going to get done with that job.
How was their overall feel of Ballinger?
They had a good time.
Yeah.
They had a good time. They felt like they were welcomed, and they
Good.
felt like that it was a pleasurable experience.
Good.
So,
well, I'm glad to hear that, because that was the goal was,
That's right.
we're glad to have them. We want to have them,
you bet.
and we want to make sure that they have a good time with it.
Right.
And I
Exactly.
believe, there was downtown merchants stepped up and did some stuff for them. The First Baptist Church stepped up. The park board stepped up, did some things, and there was just some general organization all over, man, and it made it pretty awesome.
Right.
So yeah, I did get to see them roll through, and that was pretty neat. Watching the little semi convoy come through like that.
3100 Chevrolet that was blue.
Mhm.
Did you see
Oh,
it
I
come
did
through?
see that one.
That was beautiful.
I did see that one. You know what's great about it is they're like, well, they're running a little behind because you got to realize a lot of these cars can't get over 55.
Well,
and those folks were
they
just
can. They just don't want to drive them.
well,
that
the
fast.
folks were taking their time.
Yeah, ain't nobody rushing you.
No, they're just enjoying the day. I mean,
And they came from everywhere.
They're
one
retired.
One guy put a car in a trailer and trailered it all the way down here from Michigan.
Michigan. I know there's
I
some
mean,
Arkansas.
Really?
Yeah, there's people from Arkansas that were there. I mean, it's all over coming through our small town in West Texas. That's one of those serendipitous moments, or that's not really the right term, but it was just a great moment for Ballinger. Small, quick, right through, but people got to come through and enjoy a little bit of what we had to offer.
Yeah.
So that was pretty cool.
Besides that, you walk outside and it's like, uh-oh, am I in the right timeline?
Right. Well, there was a picture that I'm going to tell you right now. If, Lana Flint put out there, owner of Talented Friends, and if she wouldn't have had her, I think, boutique flag in the front,
Right.
if she had that removed, you would think that photo was from 1953 Ballinger,
Right.
because they had the old Weeks Drug was painted,
Right.
and you could, I would have gone in there and I'd have my own regular photo, but then I'd have edited out the flag and I'd have edited out probably just a little bit of here and there, and it
Some of the
would have,
little modern stuff.
yeah,
that you gotta catch.
dude. Minimally,
I'm telling you,
it looks like 1953 storefront in Ballinger with a car parked out in front.
it was awesome.
So that's pretty neat.
And to hear the stories of those people,
Oh, I can't even
and
imagine.
their-
Yeah.
and their love affair of the cars. That one man and his wife, they were in their 80s, and they'd had that car for 30 years.
Wow.
I mean, a lot of people don't even have a relationship for 30 years.
No, a pair of
But,
shorts. I've had a shirt I've had for like 15 years,
Yeah.
but maybe 20.
I got a belt that I've had for 30 years.
Yeah.
It don't fit me now, but
Yeah.
I still got it.
And I go through belts pretty regularly.
Yeah.
Yes. There's not a whole lot of those that can make it.
Yeah.
A lot of stress on those holes. Once you blow a hole out in the belt,
That's
you can't
right.
repair
The
it.
stain,
I
the
can make a
strain-
new
the
hole.
Strain is incredible.
There ain't nothing better than being a leathersmith or whatever it's called when you get you a nail and a hammer and make you a new hole.
Yeah,
That's actually quite a nice ordeal.
yeah,
Even if you got to use it once.
that's right.
It's a little tight.
Just a little tight.
Man, but dude, I'm telling you, speaking of can't breathe and little tight and stupid media, did you see the headline that was on CNN when they were discussing the problems with the 777 Boeings? I've kind of mentioned it to
They
you
figured out a
earlier.
problem with them.
Yeah, CNN has discovered, and I saw this, and I do not know why. I did not.
This is breaking news.
Yeah, this is breaking news. CNN has discovered a major design flaw with the new Boeing 77, and they were able to put that bad boy up on the screen. They talked. It was on the ring. CNN has that little runner,
Yeah, the
Along-
deal that runs across
a
the
ticker
bottom.
tape. It's a little ticker tape that runs
Yeah,
across
yeah,
the bottom.
Yeah.
They're talking about Jeff Landy, talking about 53 cars. They would say, 1953 cars across the bottom.
Right.
Stuff like that. So anyway, CNN has that.
They're not ever going to put that on there.
No. But see, unless they say Trump hates cars from 1953. And then they'll put that on there.
Yeah, okay.
Trump to ban all cars from 1953. But anyway,
Whatever.
yeah, so this is literally this is so great. I'm glad they had the scientists, the engineers, the just smart people
Real smart.
to step up and figure this problem out. I don't know how many lives they have saved just by discovering this one flaw, and I don't know how many lives they could have saved if this story would have came out sooner.
Right.
Honestly,
Right.
Turns out according to CNN, a Boeing 777.
Now, that's a great big airplane.
It is, and I'm literally reading it off of a screenshot of their telecast.
Okay.
So this is coming
a quote.
This is coming from the mouth of CNN.
Right.
Boeing 777s. This is a developing story, y'all, so stay tuned for more. Boeing 777s will struggle to maintain altitude.
Mm-hmm.
Okay?
Yeah.
Once the fuel tanks are empty.
I'm gonna have to think about that. We'll have to get back with you.
How did this go unseen for so long? How many lives, Landy, were put at risk because nobody knew that an airplane could not fly with fuel tanks that were empty?
I can't understand that. We'll have to investigate that and come back in the later.
Thank you, CNN, for blowing that design flaw right out the water.
That's right.
Because if you run out of gas, apparently you will land in the water.
That's unbelievable.
Just thoughts and prayers. I don't know, man. It's ridiculous.
Hey, Leroy, when did you get any gas that last stop?
I got $5. Apparently, that's all we had on the card.
That $20 ain't gonna get us very far.
We can't stop there. We're only pre-authorized for 20.
Hey. Watch this. Wonder if that gas gauge is right.
Dude, yeah. Hey, man, when you said you put $5 in, did you really? What'd you get that bag of chips? Huh? I said put $5 in. You walked out. You said you had no money. You walked out with a receipt and a bag of chips.
That's right.
You said you had no money. Oh, I put like $4 in. Dude, that extra dollar was going to get us to San Francisco. I mean, come on, man. CNN, what are y'all? Why does nobody proofread the junk y'all put on the screen? It's legit. Boeing 7, and honestly, we joke, but this is legitimate. This is your journalism today. Welcome to it. And I'm not just bashing CNN. I'm sure everybody else has said stupid stuff. This just happens to be CNN. This is their journalism today. See, apparently, Boeing 777s lose altitude.
Don't maintain altitude with empty fuel tanks.
Nothing does. A car won't go with empty fuel tanks.
You can't maintain altitude with your car. You have to pull over on the shoulder of the road, and that's lower altitude, isn't it?
Yeah. Man, apparently cars won't move forward without the engine on.
Exactly.
It's stupid, man.
You know Tesla cars won't run without electricity?
What? You know you can't vacuum with a Bissell without plugging it in. Bet you didn't know that, did you? You can run all over the carpet all day long. It ain't picking nothing up.
I wondered why that happened. Yeah, it wasn't making no noise either.
Yeah, what a quiet vacuum. I know. But I've been going over this toothpick for an hour.
Yeah.
This dang Cheerio will not come off the floor.
In the first place, why, if you're going to make a statement that's extremely intelligent, why would you want to put your name on it?
Right. Just stamp on her, CNN.
Yeah. We're informing the public.
Yeah. Wow.
Next time I take a flight, I'm going to walk up here. Hey, pilot, you check the gas in this thing?
Yeah. Tap it. Hey, seriously, why are you?
Tap the gas gauge. Make sure it's working.
Who are you calling? Who's
Turn the switch on and off.
Why are you on the phone? Who's Homeland Security? I'm just trying to help you.
Sir, please take your seat.
Excuse me?
Sir, please
I just want to see if they're checking the gas gauge.
Sir, excuse me. We have a fully functional, competent staff.
Dude, I'm willing to put in $10 to make the trip happen.
I got an extra 10.
I mean, how many times you back
I
row?
got an extra 10 spot.
Hey, let's go to Angela this weekend, dude. You got like $5? I got $5. That's $10 worth of gas. We can roll for all night. That's ridiculous. So apparently, there you go. Boeing 777, they have discovered the flaw that has caused other planes to crash.
Right.
They will not maintain altitude without gas in the tanks.
And it must be an aeronautical thing.
But I tell you what, I tell you what will happen. A radio show can go on with two idiots at the helm.
1400 AM KRUN from Miranda and Blake to the Zach Brown Band. You're listening to today's best country. 1400 AM KRUN.
This is Larry Gilbert, your
Morning, everybody.
Morning, y'all.
Do you worry about the financial stability of your loved ones?
Are you laughing too? Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, this is funny.
Katrina Lugo, Annie Rose, good morning.
Good morning. Annie, how are you this morning?
Mark, you're former military. Jason Gore, you're former military. Junior Ortiz, you're former military.
Right. Have you ever heard of a problem with planes falling out of the sky with no fuel in them?
Yeah, that's so odd.
Yeah.
They struggle. They struggle to maintain altitude.
They struggle.
Come on. Morning. Hey, y'all, what's up, Miss
Somebody
Annie?
get out there and kickstart that thing again.
Yeah. Billy, get on the front and crank. I know it's windy. Put a windbreaker on.
Climb out the window and see if you can start that thing.
Oh, no. You got to open the beer window in the back. Dude, I'm serious.
Hey, man, can you walk that wing, start that outside motor for me?
Can you see the guy run in there and goes, I got it figured out. Apparently, according to Boeing's new study, planes fall out of the sky with no gas. Run with it, Bob. Typing it up real fast on the teleprompter.
Well, you know, really and truly, this is a no joke, no bullshit deal. They actually only put enough fuel in those planes to pretty much make it from one point to another.
Oh, I get it, yeah.
And the reason they do that is because when they're coming down, they don't want them landing with like a metric ton of fuel still.
Yeah, because boom, boom.
Just in case.
In case something bad goes, yeah.
Right, in case something bad goes on. I understand that.
I do.
But let's have instead of having a 4% safety net, let's have like a 40% safety
Yeah,
net.
because, I don't.
You telling me it's going to take 1,300 gallons fly this airplane to San Francisco and you're only going to give me 1,305?
Yeah.
What if the wind's blowing against me?
What if we want to stop off and see the world's biggest ball of twine?
What if we have to gain a little altitude to go over a thunderstorm?
Yeah.
Is that calculated in that 5%?
Well, apparently we're not going to stop by the tar fields in California because we ain't got enough gas. I was planning on swinging by Whataburger on the way back in, but apparently not.
Our fly-through is not working today.
Yeah.
Sorry, ladies and gentlemen, we will not have Whataburger on the plane today.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Negative Ghost Rider, the pattern is full.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Oh, man.
Make one more flight around the airport. No.
Actually, we ain't got to do nothing but sit here. Apparently, y'all didn't listen to CNN. Once our tanks go dry,
Yeah.
we're going to lose altitude.
We're going to lose altitude.
I wonder if they had somebody doing the math on that.
Yeah, Melissa says you can't make this stuff.
You can't. That is your media right now. That is what they do.
And people think we're nuts.
Yeah. Yeah. We have a small forum to put stuff on. Imagine us.
Hey, Roger, that tire won't roll unless you put air in it.
Yes.
Your air deflation mechanism is working.
It's you know what's funny is I've done it before where we're joked around with people and something's not working and you have it plugged in and everything and your extension cord's twisted up.
Right.
And I'll go,
dude, there's the problem.
There's the problem. What's wrong? I said, your damn extension cord's kink. And someone will go, and you're like, really? You made it through tech school.
Hey, dude, I got to tell you, this is a real story. Okay, we were working in a shop one time, and we hired like 8 guys to work in the shop. The boss hired 8 guys, and we didn't know none of them.
Mm-hmm.
And welders will mess with welders.
Oh yeah.
And because we're friends, and it's something easy to do. I mean, it's harmless. It's harmless messing, but we always mess with each other. Anyway, one guy was running his air chiseler, and you push the trigger on it, and it chisels the slag off. Anyway, or needle scaler. And I picked up his air hose, and I was over there kind of acting like I was working on something and couldn't see me. And I'd squeeze that air hose down and then let it go. I'd squeeze it down and let it go. And he's looking at his air chiseler. And he's looking over the hose, and he's making sure he's not standing on it. And I'm over there acting like I'm working on something else, and I'd squeeze it down and I'd let it go. Finally, I had a little mirror where I could see behind me. Finally, he puts down the chisel, and he walks over there and looks around me, and he goes, "Do you mind quit playing with that air hose?" Okay? This is no joke. About 15 minutes later, one of the welders was welding, and a new guy walked over there and picked up his welding lead, okay, and looking at him, and he started squeezing the welding lead. Partner, we were falling out on the floor laughing. because he thought
he's not going to be able to weld.
yeah, I'm gonna squeeze his electricity out. Finally, we fell out. We laughed.
Because dude was serious, right?
And the dude was dead serious.
Yeah, like he
man.
thought he was going to cut the lead out.
And there was about 6 of us, and by the time, and everybody was going, look at this, look at this. So anyway, and the guy and the kid was squeezing out.
Yeah, about 30 seconds.
So I mean, before it was over, there was about 10 of us
just laughing it up.
Dude, we were rolling around on the floor laughing.
I'm telling you, yeah, that's what we say all the time. And he's like, "Oh yeah, no, your extension cord's kink. Undo that. That should fix it. That's good. That's God. I didn't even see that."
Yeah.
Junior says, "How far do you think we'll make it?" And he said, "I bet we'll make it all the way to the scene of the crash.
Yeah,
we'll beat the ambulance by 30 minutes." That's old Ron White, man.
We'd be the first ones there.
We're gonna make it all the way to the scene. All the way to the scene of the crash. Good morning, welcome back, everybody.
We're gonna be first.
Well, good news is we're not gonna make our bad news is we're not gonna make a destination. Good news is we will make it to the scene of the crash.
Yeah, and we'll be first.
Yeah, we're gonna be there early. Beat the ambulance by at least 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Man, welcome to Journalism 101. You know?
I'll tell you, if you can't wake up in the morning and find yourself a good laugh about something, walk in the bathroom and just look at yourself and say, "I can't believe I did this."
I look at myself with my shirt off all the time and laugh.
I say, "I can't believe I did this," and just go, I could have changed that years ago, but
yeah, not happening.
Didn't happen.
You know what's funny? We're talking about the messing with people and the ignorant headline that was on there. That's just too funny about the 777 loses altitude when there's no fuel in the tanks. All right, first off, duh.
You know, and what I find real strange is that they're probably a very well educated individual that made that statement.
You know what I find real strange? They probably spent like a good $1 million figuring that out. Nobody figured it out. Somebody got about like an intern. Got behind the keyboard and typed that in there.
I'm not thinking that happened. That probably went through several different channels before it got posted.
Oh, I'm sure. Actually, I'm sure. But it's just funny to me because we're talking about messing with people. Like I was telling the story about how I've done it several times, but it's just funny because people are like,
they're gullible.
Hey man, the vacuum cleaner is not working. It's plugged in. Oh, dude, your cord's knotted up. Oh. No, okay. And then they walk over and you see them like half grab it and you go, oh, dude, you're just laughing.
Then the light comes
You're
up.
talking about how you squeeze an air hose and the guy couldn't chisel anymore.
I was squeezing the air hose, anonymous kind of behind the scene on this guy's air chisel. And he finally got to looking at his chisel trying to figure out why it was working, and then it quit working and working and quit working and quit working. And then he realized I was the one doing it. Well, one of the new hires, the new guys, this guy was over there welding. He literally bent down and picked up the welding lead and started squeezing.
Which is electricity, in case y'all don't know.
Which is, takes electricity to burn a welding rod. And he starts squeezing this welding lead.
Thinking he's going to do the same thing.
Thinking he's going to do the same thing. And the rest of us, we're over there rolling on the ground laughing.
Oh, and listen, you are not a parent in this world. I don't care what you say. If you've never kinked a hose and made your kid look at the end of it. Can you really call I'll tell you what, I'll just shorten it to dads. Can you call yourself a dad or an uncle if you've never kinked a hose and when the kids, put your kid in the backyard, let them play with the water hose because they go nuts with water hoses, and then kink it. And have them walk over there and go, huh? And, they're going to look down at it. You open it up.
Yeah.
And they get that water in the face.
Yeah.
That makes you a dad. That and Crocs and socks.
That makes you a favorite uncle, too.
Yeah. You're that uncle because that's an uncle's job.
That's right.
Because my kids always used to.
I tell you what, an aunt will do it to you, too.
Yeah, it's true. My kids always tell me, they try to tickle me or something. I'm not ticklish.
Right.
Why aren't you ticklish? Who's not ticklish? I said, I'm not ticklish. I said, you know why? Because my Uncle Brett beat the tickle out of me. Like, I was tickled aggressively so in like growing up as a kid, like an Indian burn or poking on the chest. And,
right.
And Uncle Brett was a grown man, so it wasn't a tickle. It was like a heart, pinch your nerve, touch your bone tickle.
Right.
So the tickle done been beat out of me.
Right.
That's what uncle's there for.
That's right.
That's what uncle's there for is to damage you so your parents don't have to. But if you don't flinch when your uncle raises your hand walking around you, then you ain't got an uncle.
You never forgot that though, did you?
No, I'm not. Honestly, I'm not ticklish.
Right.
Because if the thing was, the reason you're not, because if you react to being tickled, it gets harder. Like
Yes.
he starts to you start to grab muscle fiber,
Right.
you know,
and
it hurts.
Exactly.
So you're sitting there going, it doesn't hurt, you know.
Yeah.
But like I said, if you don't flinch when your uncle raises his hand around you, I don't care how old you are, then you never really had an uncle.
Right.
So my poor nieces and nephews, they do, and they're bigger than me. You know, I got 26-year-old nephew, 6'4", 230 pounds. Probably put me in the wall if he wanted to. I raised my hand around him. He's around the back of him. He still flinches a little bit. You know, yeah. Like what, boy? That's right.
That's right.
Don't really fight me.
Yeah.
Oh man, but you know what? It is Thirsty Thursday, y'all. You want to talk about idiots? I mentioned 2 idiots earlier, not us.
Yeah.
But here's something funny. All right, we talked about how CNN put ignorant stuff up. Well, how about this one? This one comes all the way from northern Arkansas.
Okay.
Thank you, guys. You ain't been on a list in a while, bringing pride and everything back to Arkansas.
Yeah.
2 neighbors in northern Arkansas, they done showed up
Right.
to a hospital on Sunday with chest pain and severe bruises.
Chest pain and bruises.
Yeah, they initially lied about what happened, and then they came clean.
Right.
Turns out one of them had recently bought a bulletproof vest. For all you thinking people, you'll know where this is heading.
Yeah.
So they decided to test it out by putting it on and shooting each other.
Uh-huh.
Surprise, surprise, alcohol was involved.
Uh-huh.
50-year-old Charles Ferris wore it first, and then his 36-year-old neighbor, Chris Hicks, shot him in the chest with a .22 rifle. Luckily, the vest stopped the bullet.
Yes. Thank goodness.
But then he was angry at how much it hurt, so he told Chris to put the vest on, and he unloaded a clip into his back. Obviously, fortunately, that stopped all those bullets too.
Yeah.
So the best part of all this was their cover story. Charles didn't want Chris to get in trouble, so he claimed they were paid $200 to, quote, protect an asset like out of a movie. And then they got into a shootout while they were guarding him.
Uh-huh.
This northern Arkansas.
Uh-huh.
Sadly, Charles' wife blew their cover when she got to the hospital and explained what really happened. Now they're both facing charges for aggravated assault and up to 6 years in jail.
Man.
So, I don't understand it. I don't get it, man. I have no clue. I got a new bulletproof vest, Landy. And he's like, I got a gun.
I own a bullet.
I mean, you know what?
But I'm telling you what, I don't care if it's ever tested on me.
Do you really want to put faith in the fact that somebody actually made that right? Here in America, they gotta try things out. But really, that's one of the things I would just trust.
You know, if you read the box, it tells you how much feet per second.
Yeah.
How fast it's going. In other words.
Yeah.
It tells you the weight of the bullet, and with a little mathematical calculation, you can calculate the energy.
Right.
You know, it goes back to E equals MC squared. But you know, let's take it one step.
E equals MC number 2.
Yeah, let's take it one step a little further than that. We're talking about maybe 100 pounds, okay, of energy, or 110 foot-pounds of energy.
Right.
Okay. If you take 100 foot-pounds, that means 100 foot-pounds in a square inch. That means a third of you in a square inch. But here's the ticket. It's going to hit you hauling.
Yeah. Moving. They're probably fortunate it was a .22.
Yeah. They'd have shot each other with 357 Magnum. It'd have broke some ribs. And
dude, I just
the bulletproof vest is designed to stop the bullet.
That's right.
That is what it's
apparently it did do it.
Right. But if you use something like a 50 Action Express, like a 50
it doesn't
caliber,
absorb the
a 50 caliber, the vest will stop the bullet. But the energy is transferred to the vest.
This is
and
correct.
The vest
Hello, physics. You know, I just find it funny. I mean, there are things in this world that I'm okay with not trying to make sure they work.
Right.
You know, like, hey, you know, I'll turn the new TV on. Looks great. Looks great. Let's try it out. I want to try test driving a car.
Yeah. And
you want to test drive a car?
Well, hey, I think police officers deserve to wear that badge. Anybody that can stand there and say, "Tase me.
Yeah.
I'm ready."
Who's next?
And,
Who? Tase me. I want to be shot with a taser. I will take your word for
And
it.
they actually say that they can't carry a taser unless they've been tased.
Yeah. I
Okay,
know
why
that.
do they get to carry a gun unless they get shot? That's always baffled me.
Quit crying. It's just a graze on your shoulder. Get you a Barbie Band-Aid and call it a day, princess.
We're going to catch some static today from the birthday boy.
Hey, yeah, there you go. Speaking of that big chief himself here, your friendly neighborhood police chief.
That's right.
Stan Maris turned 18 today.
That's right. Happy birthday, Stan.
Or 21 or 40 or I don't know what he is.
Yeah.
But it's his birthday today, so you see the chief wandering around out there.
Everybody.
Wish him happy birthday. You get pulled over doing wrong, make sure the last thing you tell him is happy birthday. Ask me if
Go ahead and sign the ticket.
Ask me if he's ever been tased. Yeah, do him a favor and be nice. Sign the ticket. Don't fight.
Yeah, go ahead and sign the ticket. You earned it.
Yeah, ask me if he's ever been tased.
Thank you, buddy. Happy birthday.
Yeah. So, oh man, that is great. So,
man, can't take no more of this laughing.
Dude, I'm sweating.
You don't realize it's 10 minutes to late.
Yeah, it's only 10 minutes to 8.
Yeah.
So check this out. Let's change directions a little bit. Let's go into something I honestly believe is I don't know how smart it is. Have you ever seen where they do the silly food stuff? Like they do a lot of April Fool's jokes happen.
Right.
Where they like the McDonald's put out the pickle burger.
Right.
100% pickle. You know, and that's all it was. And people were like, dude, we really want the pickle burger. You know. So they have all that. Well, Heinz did something and people thought it was kind of a joke, but it was serious. Last month they announced that they are doing a mayo mustard mashup called Mayo Must and a mayo barbecue hybrid called Mayo Q.
Right.
And now there's a new one. It's called Cranch.
Cranch,
which is a mix of ketchup and ranch dressings.
On a burger?
No, this is stuff
that is the
selling.
burger.
They're selling it as a condiment.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So there you go. If you've ever accidentally mixed it, then
ketchup and if you like ketchup and ranch together,
there you go. It's
somebody's already mixed it up.
It's already coming in there for you.
Doggy.
Yeah. So this is where we're at in 2019. Apparently, Boeing 777s fall out of the sky with empty tanks, right. and barbecue and ranch are coming pre-mixed by Heinz.
There you go,
man.
Breaking news. You heard it first right here on KRUN.
The movements we have made in technology astonish me. You realize that people
did they get the ratio on that mixture?
That's the thing.
What ratio is it?
I don't know.
Do they advertise the ratio?
They have not. I shared the photo, so we'll see if they if you can click on the link and view it. I didn't go that in depth on it. Didn't think it was necessary. But I mean, here's the deal. The people who drove the 1953 Chevy Classic cars they heard yesterday,
correct.
or that era of cars,
right?
They were probably thinking, man, in 2019, dude, we're going to have flying cars.
Right.
We're going to no. Okay, we have ketchup and ranch blended together. Mind blown.
And there you go.
And we have just discovered that apparently airplanes fall out of the sky
with the lack of fuel. Don't understand that.
Welcome,
okay.
Welcome to 2019.
Ours is not to wonder why. Ours is just to do or die.
There you go. All right, y'all. 7:53. You listen to Jeff and Landy coming to you live from Fahrenheit Solution Studios. Going to play some bills here, play a little music. We will catch up with you in the 9 o'clock hour after TSN Morning News Break, brought to you by First National Bank. Thanks for listening. It is Thursday.
That's
Get
right.
ready. It's going to be a heck of a day. Live music coming in the 9 o'clock hour.
Whoop, whoop. Now answer the phone.
Here are you in this, Jeff? Hello? Morning. Can I help you? No, sir. Hotline is at 8:45. All right. No worries. Thank you, sir. They were not happy.
Were they?
No.
Okay.
They thought it was time for hotline.
I'm sorry. It's not time for hotline. You're about an hour early.
Yeah.
But that's okay. Thank you for calling.
Yeah, we appreciate it.
Okay, let's see what all kind of comments we got.
Yeah, we got to catch up, man. That was a fast-moving first hour. That was great.
Yep.
I didn't even have a coffee bean today.
Okay. Michael, good morning. Jenny Ice, how are you this morning? Joe Fuentes, what's up, buddy?
What's up, Joe?
General, all right, bud? Melissa, a shark suit. Yeah, okay. Kenny LeBlanc. Yes, I have.
Yeah,
Kenny,
I'm assuming he means been shot by it with it. Yeah.
Yeah. Kenny, I'm pulling for you, bro. William Barra. Good morning, sir. Sharon. Good morning, Sharon. Melissa, how are you? Don, what's going on, bud?
I'm gonna get some coffee, y'all. As if I'm not energetic enough this morning.
Hit me. Not like that. I know what you was thinking. Not in the back of the head. Free, what's up, man? How far do you think we will make it? All the way to the scene of the crash. Yep, you got that right. Derek Crawford, good morning, buddy. How are you doing? That's my favorite, his best friend right there. That's my best friend, man. Me and him's been through some wild rodeos. Sharon Perez, good morning. Good morning, Melissa again. Ruby, how you doing? Annie, hey, how you doing this morning, Annie? Jaslyn McDuffie. Katrina, how are you doing, Katrina? There's Melissa again. There's Sharon, Melissa, Stephanie. Good morning, Steph. How you doing there, Steph? Whoop, whoop. There's Landy. That's me. I just love my job. Howdy, y'all. Let's see. Ruby, you doing all right? Did I miss anybody? CJ, what's going on? Good morning, everybody. It is Thursday and about 4 minutes till 8 o'clock. I hope everybody's okay. Hope everybody has an absolutely wonderful day. It's beautiful outside. It's going to be a nice 85-degree day. Might get to break a sweat today. Isn't that wonderful? Get to have sweat beads rolling down off your forehead. Whew. Man. One thing good about perspiration, you get rid of all.
Here you go, sir. Would you like anything else?
I would like to have some muffins. Muffins are in the oven. Okay, muffin. We do need an oven. Well, one of them toaster ovens.
I'm going to throw a casserole in, like when I get here in the mornings. By the time we get here, the casserole's ready.
Yeah, or one of them little toaster ovens, you know.
Yeah, just something.
You could throw a couple pieces of sausage. Throw a couple pieces of sausage in.
Yeah, I mean, you can throw biscuits on one rack. And
we had sausage.
It's still there, but I don't know where it's at. It's there, but I don't know. Hopefully. It looked good to me. It's just stout in there. Carrie, good morning. Good song. This is a Mr. Ben Marshall called Good Man's Name. It's a shame y'all can't hear the music that we play on there in the morning. This is good stuff. Before that, we played Jackson Tillman Band, which is a really good song as well. Maybe It Means Goodbye. So check out. I put 2 links on there. I need to click the links. The first link was about the photos, so you can see that I'm not full of crap when it comes to the 777 actual research about them falling out of the sky. It's not research. It was just a screenshot of the CNN. And then the second link I put on there was regarding the blending of the ketchup and all that stuff. And apparently it's Cass Anderson's Twitter. I don't know what that means. That might be my bad. Yeah, Mayo Q. Mayo Q, Cranch, and Mayo Must. So what's going on this morning, everybody? Hey, all right, well, answer me this then. Hey, what is your favorite condiment concoction? Do you like bacon and ranch, or bacon? I love bacon and that. Do you like mixing ranch and barbecue? Do you like mixing ketchup and mustard or mayonnaise? That's Dylan's. That's his special. That's his special. Not Dylan. Devin? It was from Step Brothers. It's his special sauce. Mayonnaise and ketchup. Morning, Earl. What's going on, brother? Listen, we put together a chili cook-off team, and Mr. Dufresne is part of it. And Mr. Bill Hancock laid down the gauntlet yesterday, calling everybody out. So we're inviting everybody to come out there to the chili cook-off and get a step up so we can put you all down individually. So Dude, all right. Yes, I'm on board with gravy and queen. Get you a chicken strip basket. Throw you a little packet of ketchup inside that gravy. Or throw you it's called a slurry. That's what I call it. I call it a slurry. It's like on top of a chicken fried steak. And you just put a little layer of ketchup on there and mix it all up. That'd be good. Don thinks condiments should remain segregated. Don, that's the kind of thinking that nearly ended the civil rights movement. Yeah, you like that comeback sauce, huh? We need to make some comeback sauce again. Comeback sauce is good. I haven't made that in a while, actually. I think the last time I made it once after the cook-off we did out there at the lake, man, but I haven't made it since. Miracle Whip and mustard on a Spam sandwich. Melissa, I think that's got to be the food item of redneck America. I'm a mayonnaise on Spam kind of guy. But you know, Earl, what comeback sauce basically is I use Miracle Whip, but you can do, I think mayonnaise is the original, but it's mayonnaise, ketchup, mustard, and Worcestershire sauce, and different powdered seasonings and stuff to get in there, and a little spicy spice. You know what I'm saying? So, but it's good put together. That's right, Don. You know what's good on celery? I like pimento cheese on celery. You got your version of comeback sauce, Earl? Whatever, dude. I thought you were being nice, man. I want my version. Oh, that's right. You don't like Miracle Whip. You think Miracle Whip is nasty. Dude, Don, get you some celery. Throw you some pimento cheese on there. That's good stuff, man. Come on down to Texas. We'll get you filled up with some pimento cheese on celery. How's that sound? Landy's cooking sausage in the microwave, I can tell. I don't know how I feel about that. Like the word chewy just keeps coming to mind. He's going to make me eat it, too. If I get sick, y'all know what happened. This may be the last time y'all see me. I'm not entirely sure that sausage is still kosher to begin with. What's happening on Saturday? Let me see here. Did you home? No, see, man, you always be. You need to come up here and come see us during the festival. Forget Jason moving. I'm just kidding. Don't. Good morning, Christy. Carolyn, good morning. Talking about Bill saying that Don feels like he needs to keep condiments segregated.
Condiments segregated?
Yep. And then I use Earl's talking about some comeback sauce that I made, but he doesn't like Miracle Whip because Earl's weird.
He's weird?
Yeah.
Why is he weird? Because
I
don't like Miracle Whip?
Yeah.
Well, there's some people that like Miracle Whip. There's some people that don't. There's some people that like mint toothpaste.
And there are some people who are right and some people who are wrong.
There's some people that like mint toothpaste and some people don't.
Yeah.
So, each to their own. You can't be forced. Don't be forcing your Miracle Whip on me, buddy.
All right, let's do it. Let's do it right now. Let's throw it down. Are you a Miracle Whip or are you a mayo person? Comment now.
I like them both. But
no. We're drawing a line, Landy.
No, on certain
We're drawing a line.
On certain things, I like them both.
You know what's funny? I really don't like mayonnaise, but at a restaurant, you get a mayonnaise. That's what you get on a burger. And I like mayo.
Yeah.
So it's weird. I like it like that, but I won't put it on my sandwich at the house.
Have you ever put Miracle Whip on your scrambled eggs?
No, but I love an egg sandwich with Miracle Whip on the bread.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah. See?
Yeah, buddy.
It's like eating eggs and eggs and eggs.
Eggs and eggs and more eggs.
With a little bit of oil. You guys cannot be running the line with both, Carrie. Draw the line, make a decision. Sick of it.
We want pizza sausage?
No. Is it good?
Mm-hmm.
Is it cooked?
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
I'm positive I'm eating it.
I know. You can eat it and not be cooked. Is it good?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It was. You could smell it real bad in that fridge. I think just because that.
The garlic.
Yeah.
It's got a little garlic. Got a little garlic.
It's got a little garlic.
Mm-hmm. Man,
Right now, we got Miracle Whip with a strong lead.
Hmm?
Miracle Whip's got a strong lead. Choose your side, Carrie. Vince Ryder.
Somebody's changing the plan. Peanut butter and syrup on pancakes.
That's good stuff. I don't mind that. That's pretty good.
That's good stuff.
I like peanut. I was telling Don saying he likes peanut butter on celery.
Karen mayo. Don, neither.
Yeah. Carrie said both.
Don, you a mustard kind of guy? Who likes mustard and mayo? Or mustard and Miracle Whip?
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
On sandwiches. Carolyn, whip. Okay.
Thank you, Carrie. Good to know we have some good, solid people in this listening to us.
That's right. We got some whip people in there. Yes, sir. Yep. There you go.
I don't know why or what's behind this, but apparently the GPS equivalent of Y2K will be happening this Saturday. So GPS satellites are on a 10-digit code, which rolls over every 20 years. The last time it happened was 1999, but no one really had GPS back then. So this now it could be a big deal, but like 1999, probably not. So unless you're using an old GPS system, you're probably all right. So that's pretty cool.
I've got one of the early Garmin's.
I got one that I used, and it was so old that I would be places that didn't know existed. Like were fields and stuff,
Mm-hmm.
you know? Nah, you prefer ketchup. Hey, my wife will put ranch on everything.
Yeah.
When we tell that story a long time ago about buying a keg of ranch or whatever, that I really needed to buy a keg of ranch. Like, she don't get mad at the kids like I do, but if they squeeze that last little bit of ranch out of the bottle when we're eating pizza or something,
Mm-hmm.
shh,
She goes livid.
boy, she would light them up. Light them up.
Don't you be getting the last ranch? That's
Yeah.
my job.
If I hear that, no! I literally just made the raviolis and I want to put ranch in them. Well, that's what it says is happening, Carrie. I don't know the details behind it. It was just kind of a quick hit story that popped up. If it's anything like Y2K was, and it ain't gonna be nothing. especially if she's got a relatively new GPS or if she's using the one on her phone.
I'm thinking all the apps on the phone will take care of all that.
Yeah, it'll update accordingly is what I would think.
Yeah. Now, you worst case scenario, might have to re-download the app, but the people doing these apps ought to be up on that. I mean, there's people paid to be doing that.
Well, yeah, exactly.
If they're not app's not up, then they're not doing their job. That's the only way Haley's getting around right now. I bet so out in San Francisco, out San Diego.
So check this out. 2 cars in L.A. had an epic passive-aggressive standoff over a parking lot on Monday night. A black car was about to back into a parallel parking spot on a random street when a silver car tried to pull in to the same spot. Neither of them would back off. They wouldn't end it even when another spot opened up down the street. Apparently, a girl who lives across the street started documenting the whole thing on Twitter, and it went viral. And people were voting for Team Black Car or Team Silver Car. Who was going to win? Apparently, though, it lasted for an hour and a half until the car in front of the spot left, and then both cars pulled in. An hour and a half of your time fighting over something that ignorant. I just don't get it. Hey, I get a little butthurt if somebody jacks a spot from me, but I'm not going to sit there for an hour and a half and fight over it with you. I might give you a honk or something and say, hey.
Well, it don't matter. You got there first.
Give you a honk and a single finger wave.
Yeah.
You know, but yeah, one of these.
See ya.
But, yeah, so all right. Good morning, Barrett. All right, let's see. How much time we got? A couple minutes.
One of these. You know what that is?
It's a flock.
Mm-hmm. It's a flock. Man, that sausage was good.
For an hour and a half. That's right. They obviously had nowhere else to be. I don't know, man. That's people's priorities, though.
Might be some of that Me Too syndrome.
Yeah, it's my right syndrome. I wonder what the rule is on that. Who has the right of way? According to the rules of how you're supposed to parallel park, you would think the one backing into the spot would have the right of way.
Right.
Because
not the one pulling into it.
Right, because you have to. Who knows? But that's a question we're going to have to save for Susie T next week.
That's right.
Actually, she's going to be preempted next week because I've got a Gary Kyle coming in to play music for us on Wednesday.
Yeah. So she can't come?
She can come hang out with us.
No, she can't come. We got somebody in her slot. That's it.
Y'all going to want to tune in for that one. He's pretty good. He's easy on the eyes. So
is he good? He's gonna come in here and make us look bad?
Yep. But I guarantee you our views will go up.
You think?
Yeah.
Yeah. We need all the help we can get on the views.
That's right. It ain't like we're homegrown radio out there in Dallas.
Yeah.
Yeah. We got them big dog views.
Yeah, them big dog
views.
Them big dog radio views. Well, I hope everybody got a nice pretty weekend scheduled. What are you going to do if it's a pretty weekend? Looks like we might get a little rain. I was driving into work this morning. There was some clouds over there on the south side of town, southwest side of town. Of course, I don't know what that means. That means there was just clouds on the southwest side of town. Not that it means anything. So, obviously, we have that option of rain. You know what I like? It's when you're in the house and you look out the front door. And don't be telling me you've never seen this. You look out the front door and it's raining. Huh. It's raining. I better go cover up my barbecue pit. It's out on the back porch. You walk out on the back porch and there ain't a drop of water anywhere. Walk back in the house, look out the front door, and it's raining straight down. Walk out the back door, no rain. if you've never experienced that out here in West Texas, that's something to experience. It's always entertaining. There's lots of entertaining things. Yard work, plant flowers. Yes. Get the old camper out of winter storage on Saturday. That'll work, Don. You know, there's lots of stuff you're going to have to do. I'm going to move some things around in my shop so I can get my truck out. I'm going to try to get my Blazer up and running this summer. Put forth the effort one more time. I've started and restarted that project so many times it's pitiful. What happened, dude?
Man. Is that coffee?
Don't stumble. Don't get trapped over there. I never will get you untangled, bro. It is nice outside.
Birds chirping in the background like we're doing this program from outside.
Sharon, we sure need some rain. Sharon, we do need a little rain. That's all right. I don't know about you, but I know who's running the show on the rain deal.
Jesus de Cristo?
Yes, Jesus de Cristo. That's right. Taking a class this weekend. Tommy's my test dummy for Sunday. Ooh.
What class? What kind of class you taking where you got to use your husband as a test dummy?
CPR.
Don't do that. You might.
Don't be bending down kissing on that man.
I stopped the man's heartbeat hitting on him like that.
Yeah. Okay, I'm going to do a precardial thump on you, so get ready. Woo! Oh, don't hit me no more.
It hurts.
Honey, don't hit me no more. Please don't hit me no more.
But hit me again. This time put some stank on it.
Yeah. Whack! Kind of like that Home Alone, where he puts that tarantula on that dude's chest.
Oh,
he got that crowbar?
Yeah.
No, Marv. Don't move. Whack. Ooh.
Lunchables, brunchables. Let's see.
Oh, my gosh. That's funny. Phlebotomy. Is that where you train them dudes to walk on a leash?
Yeah.
Is that where you train something to walk? Phlebotomy?
Yeah. Well, you got to learn. You got to get that phlebotomy in there before you can get the circus going.
Right.
Yeah. You have to be certified before you can do a flea circus.
I see.
Yeah.
And that phlebotomy class gets you qualified for that?
Yeah. Well, it's the first step.
I see.
Because you have to get licensing, you have to get insurance.
Right.
Then you have to go to Mexico and you have to do the trade in order to get the training, the fleas that are capable of being trained.
Oh, I see.
So you can't train these ones in Texas. They're just standard house fleas.
They have to be immigrants?
They have to be legal.
Legal
immigrants? You have to go through the process.
Legal flea immigrants?
Yeah, and then there's all kinds of paperwork involved in that.
Right.
Just to get them back across border.
I see.
Those kind of fleas, for whatever reason, those Mexican fleas are the ones that are trainable.
Right.
So this class she's taking will put her going in the right direction.
Right.
So
why is she using Tommy though for the dummy?
Maybe she's gonna smuggle him over and put him in his coat.
Right.
Tommy, if she wants you to swallow a balloon, don't do it.
Don't do it, Tommy.
Or if she wants you to put a balloon anywhere other than
don't do it, Tommy.
In your pocket.
Yeah.
Don't do it.
Don't do it, Tommy. She's setting you up, buddy.
Phlebotomy, huh? You're gonna be poking people with needles, eh?
Yeah. Woo, doggy.
You're gonna be a phlemobolist.
Oh my gosh.
Fred Tuffley, good morning, good sir.
Good morning, Fred. How you doing, buddy?
Well, that's good. Good, Carrie. Have you been doing this for a while and you're just taking another refresher course, or you just feel like you want to stick Tommy with a needle repeatedly? It's fun because it's also a stress relief.
Yeah.
You know?
We got this needle here.
Yeah.
Come here, bring me that arm.
I'll teach you how to be a phlemobolist.
That's right.
Come on to the house. I got a nurse. I've watched her do it 100 times.
That's right.
I can probably teach you. What you do is you get that arm right there and you slap the dog snot out of it for like at least 30 minutes. And then you make sure you get that vein all pumped up.
I don't have to do that.
Then you shove that 18 gauge needle in there. I don't have an 18 gauge needle, but what I do have is one of those injectors for turkeys.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
That's basically the same thing.
And Mark Wahlberg? He did that when he was dehydrated after he'd been shot.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Yeah.
He used a turkey baster. Boy, that had to hurt.
Ha.
It's going to be interesting. He passes out, so I plan on taking videos. Go, girl. Nope, this is my first. Wow.
Wow. Yeah.
Wow.
I can't wait. Here we go.
No.
This week, the Senate will consider a common sense.
No! Yes! That's awesome!
This is the Jeff and Landy Morning Show coming at you Texas loud and small town proud from Fahrenheit Solution Studios at KRUM 1400 AM, where country begins.
All right. Welcome to it. Welcome back. Wake up. It's time. We're here on time.
Man, it's 8:20 in the morning.
Yes, it is. 8:20 in the morning. Hanging out with Jeff and Landy, coming to you live from Fahrenheit Solution Studios here at KRUN.
That's right.
In Ballinger, crossroads of West Texas. Don't care what anybody says.
That's right.
So, man,
What is ever, this weekend, we've already had people on our Facebook page hit us up and say, and they got all kinds of things planned for this weekend. It's going to be nice outside and get to drag stuff out of the woodwork and
get it cleaned up.
Yeah, get stuff cleaned up that's been in winter's time storage, and get the rats out of the house and the dirty rats and all the rest of them rats and
all the other kids.
And all the other kids along with
Yeah.
the rats.
Well, I don't know about
Open up the storage building and
if the weather's going to permit.
right.
You
But,
know?
when I was driving to work this morning, there was clouds over here on the southwest side of town, and they looked like they was headed this way.
Yeah.
So I'm not like you. I don't have that meteorological degree. So I'm thinking it
I
might
don't have one either.
It might rain.
Yeah, it might rain. I mean, 20% chance actually this evening, but then it drops once again down to 10%. And they kept saying though that it's going to rain on us this week, this weekend. I just don't know about all that. So we have baseball practice, so I prefer it not to rain. That'd be kind of a cool
Can
thing.
you put the galoshes on?
Yeah, I mean, it's gonna, still gonna have to get. You're gonna get.
I've got a whole box full of youth model rain suits.
Hey, there you go.
I could turn your kids loose in youth model rain suits, and y'all could practice in the rain. That'd be a hoot.
Yeah, I'll just let them practice them anyway. That'd be just cool in general.
Yeah,
Get that extra sweat build up.
You ain't woofing.
Because them bad boys do not breathe.
They do not breathe. No, sir.
That's kind of the problem with rain-proof stuff. It tends not to breathe real well.
Right.
It
keeps the rain off of you.
It definitely does.
Keeps the water from getting to you.
I mean, if you put breathable material on you when it's raining, it's going to get through.
Let's be realistic, though. Okay, this
Sure.
is West Texas.
Okay.
As much as we love rain out here,
Mm-hmm.
I don't care if I get wet or not.
No, I don't care either.
Yeah, I've had a shower before, and I have actually been wet and soaked plumb down to my socks.
Mm-hmm.
But didn't hurt me a bit.
Nope.
Nope.
And matter of fact, it makes you a better person.
That's right. Cleaner anyway.
I don't know how. Yeah, makes other people tolerate you a little better. So
come in smelling like a pair of wet, dirty socks.
Apparently, yeah, which just is the most fantastic smell.
Yes,
It's like walking into a teenager's room.
that's it.
It smells like garlic and wet socks.
Right.
So here we talked about the crazy condiment concoctions.
Right.
We talked about some of our Facebook viewers were talking about what kind of stuff they like to mix. We had the great Miracle Whip versus Mayo debate on Facebook a while ago, which Miracle Whip won hands down.
That's right. But somebody throwed the ketchup thing out there.
Yeah, well, he's from Iowa. You don't know no better.
Well, there's ketchup on a lot of things.
Yeah, but it's good stuff. No,
Yeah.
I mean, I order my burgers, ketchup, mayonnaise, and all that.
I got
I'm
a nephew that likes ketchup on pizza.
I'm a super what? And you got somebody you need to sit down and talk to is what you got.
I've sat down and we've had a long conversation before.
Because I'm pretty sure everybody listening would raise their hand and go, no.
Well,
except your nephew.
My nephew, I think he's psychologically stable, but I think he may be a little mentally touched. I mean, my brother might have dropped him on the corner of the table too many times.
Landy, some people just want to watch the world burn, man. Ketchup on pizza.
That's right.
I mean, I know it's tomatoes on tomatoes, but still, it ain't the same kind of tomatoes.
But see, that kind of falls under that category of that airplane running out of gas.
Yeah.
It happens.
It does.
It shouldn't happen.
Yeah. Just because it happened doesn't mean it should. But yeah.
That's right.
What was that line? You were so fascinated with whether you could, you never thought whether you should.
Right. Can we do this, man? That seemed like a good no. No, riding a bicycle off a sloped roof is not a good idea.
Fun,
Yeah,
like right up until you leave the roof.
right.
This is the best idea. Nope.
Bad idea. The ground's coming up quick.
So speaking of bad ideas, we're just talking about that. We're talking about all the mixtures of food and whatnot. And,
Right.
you know, here's another one. Apparently this was just food day. I'll call it Thirsty Thursday. Apparently it's just eat your troubles away Thursday.
Right.
Because Lunchables, you know what Lunchables are?
Right.
The high sodium, high content food that will last forever. You give your kids and think it's a good meal, but it's really just 1,000 times the sodium a day that they need. But that all being said, have you ever read the package on those bad boys?
Yeah,
Dude,
they got some salt in them.
They are sodium sustained.
But, you know, if they're drinking plenty of water, that salt's
Yeah,
actually good
watch
for
it
them.
out. Well, here's the deal. And we talk about April Fool's jokes.
Right.
This is another one that people thought was a joke, but it's actually real.
Right.
People at Lunchables are rolling out a new product called Brunchables.
Brunchables.
They're just breakfast sandwiches that come with a muffin. That's it. It's very real. And the official website, in case you guys are wondering, if you're really excited, raise your hands. Us too. Brunchablesisreal.com. So there you go. I don't know when you're going to see them. I don't know when Shopping Basket is going to have them, but be on the lookout.
But you know, when you're making your breakfast in the morning, how hard is it not to get another fried egg, okay, and get you a couple pieces of bread and your favorite condiment, whether it's Miracle Whip or mustard or mayo or ketchup or whatever,
or sriracha
or salsa or whatever, and put it on
Crystal's hot sauce.
Yeah, and put it on the bread.
Yeah,
you know, or toast the bread first. And
right.
Put it on the bread, and then get you a Ziploc. You got a lunch sandwich.
You do.
You got a sandwich. For
you
lunch.
do, but that involves more than just reaching in the refrigerator, grabbing a little thing, and walking out the door.
Yeah, but you're already in the kitchen cooking. It takes probably a minute and a half to 2 minutes to fry an egg and do that.
It does.
It'll take you longer than that to get up off the couch and walk into the kitchen, open the refrigerator, and come back to the couch and try to fight that stick-on plastic stuff that's
on the
that
couch while you're watching Guy Fieri cook eggs on TV.
Right.
Boy, that looks good. I wish I had some good cooked eggs. I guess all I have is this Brunchable.
Yeah. It takes you 20 minutes to get the plastic off of it.
That's the truth. And then you send the crackers everywhere.
Have you ever had one of those condiments that says tear here?
All right.
Yeah. Tear here with what? 2 pairs of pliers that I didn't bring? I mean, I got pretty good fingernails, but you know, everybody.
I didn't know you had to wear
when it says tear here, you put it in your mouth, grab it with a tooth. And
they ain't nothing worse. What is those?
Trying to rip it off.
Heinz ketchup gave you that optional package nowadays.
Yeah.
They give you the option to squeeze or dip.
Right.
And so you can squeeze, but by tearing the top of it off, which
you
is
can dip.
Yeah,
you can't get the top of it off.
No, or you can go to the back end of it and pull it off for dipping purposes.
Right.
But if you can't squeeze it, you can't, because you're going to grab that bad boy, you're going to cut your fingers, and it's like 18 gauge plastic.
Yeah.
You know, you have to have a pair of industrial strength scissors or some tin shears just to get through that bad boy.
Switchblade or something, machete.
Yeah. And next thing you know, you're cutting your finger off, you're swerving, you're in the bar ditch.
Right. And people wondered, why'd you wreck? Well, I wrecked trying to get the plastic cut off this plastic ketchup thing.
You dropped your burger and whirled. Spilled your coffee.
You driving and eating?
Yeah. Yeah, lost your McRib, and it's only here for a limited time, so you can't go back and get another McRib.
That's right.
Because it's ridiculous.
Because the last 20 minutes was the last 20 minutes that they were going to have McRibs.
Because you procrastinated and went at the very last minute.
That's
you could possibly get it.
Right. Exactly.
No, but so
this could go on.
It could go on forever, and it will. No, National Burrito Day. See, today is Food Day. I'm telling
National
you, we got to rename
Burrito
it.
Day. Woo.
Today is National Burrito Day.
Now wait. Is that burritos or tacos?
This is burritos.
That's the stuff that's wrapped up, tucked in on both ends.
And I'm going to tell you right now, I've had every one of these places, and you cannot find any of them anywhere. You can find one of them in
kind of close
in Abilene, and building one in Angelo, and it is actually my absolute favorite. And I don't care what anybody says, we'll fight over it. But here you go. In case you're traveling to the big city, I know there's one of these is in the Midland area. You'll pass it coming into Midland from off of was it
158?
Yeah, so you'll pass it. Baja Fresh has $5 burritos. There you go. Moe's. You'll pass Moe's coming into Midland.
Right.
Or Midland, Odessa area.
Right. That's a good burrito. I've had burritos there.
They're selling burritos for $5. This is my absolute favorite. They've got it in Abilene. I think either they built it or they're opening one. Chipotle.
Yeah.
Has free delivery. So there you go. El Pollo Loco has buy one, get one free.
Right.
And Cadoba, who's owned by Jack in the Box. Bet y'all didn't know that.
Yeah.
Qdoba burritos, which you'll find a lot of those in airports.
Right.
They are tripling rewards in case you're a Qdoba burrito holder
And
card
your
person.
Your rewards are airline rewards or burrito rewards?
Burrito. Yeah.
Rewards?
So apparently, though, Burrito King at this point, Taco Bell has not released any National Burrito Day deals.
Man, I tell you what, Taco Bell's got a bad daddy burrito. I've had it before. It's like that potato and sausage or something. You ever had that? Man, that's a pretty good burrito. That's a pretty good burrito for a chain burrito.
Right.
Now, we have local people that build burritos here
That will knock
in
it out of the
Ballinger
park.
that if they had to go up against the major chains would just, before they even walked out on stage, they'd be hanging their head down low and going, oh my gosh, I can't believe I'm going up against Maria's Burritos. Just
deflated.
Yeah. You'd
So,
be going,
how about this? Chipotle did do a study last year that looked at how much each state loves burritos.
Right.
They found, and this is weird, they found that people in Wyoming eat the most burritos per capita. Wyoming.
I find that hard to believe.
All right. The rest of the top 5, check this out: Montana, Utah, Colorado, and Idaho. Here's why the study is a downright lie. The states that love the burritos the least, Texas is in there.
What? We don't love burritos?
I don't think they're asking the right people.
Did they take this survey in
Austin at a vegan restaurant?
Yeah.
I think so.
Man.
One of those restaurants in Austin that makes you pay for their employees' health care
along with your bean sandwich.
Yeah, along with your bean sprout sandwich. Yes, this is a purely vegan meal. There's no pain happening to any animals.
Yeah,
okay. That's a lie. Thank you, Chipotle. You can just walk away now.
Yeah.
I was still gonna eat your burritos, but quit doing surveys and stick to wrapping stuff in a nice warm tortilla.
Yes, go ahead
please.
and stop doing surveys.
So
please.
yeah, but
Good
anyway,
night. I can't believe that. That's just beyond me.
Maybe it's because of the great burrito / taco debate. Maybe that's it. Maybe that's why we didn't register. It didn't register on the study. Maybe if they said who loves tacos the most, we'd have been up there.
And it just doesn't make any sense to me. I mean, how many? We have the general population of Texas. We got taco places. I can't wrap my. I'm not even going to go there.
Yeah, like I don't want to think about this anymore.
My brain hurts just thinking about that.
He said he can't wrap his mind around it.
Yeah,
as a burrito joke.
Yeah.
No. All right. Hey, so you always say,
right?
You always talk about like in the mornings, waking up in a good mood, listening to us, getting in a good mood, smiling.
You have 2 choices: laugh with us or at us.
Either way, good mood.
Right.
Right? You're laughing at something.
That's right.
You're laughing at something. Well, we spend almost, according to this study, that we spend almost 2 hours a day in a bad mood. Americans.
Why?
I don't know. According to this survey, the average person spends 1 hour and 52 minutes every day in a bad mood. Now, I can tell you why. According to this survey, again, which was probably given in New Jersey at a mall on a Sunday.
Right.
After Trump did a rally and everybody was mad. So they
burned a mega hat.
They burned a mega hat.
Yeah.
Apparently, though, here are the top 10 bad mood. Number 10, no hot water.
I don't see how hot water could change your mood. Now, it could change how you feel.
Changes your odor. But it does not.
It
might change somebody's mood next to you.
It might change how you feel.
No hot
because
water
you're gonna
again,
feel
huh,
a little
Bob?
chilly.
Yeah. No hot water again, huh, Bob? Man, they got to fix that heater, that water heater. I don't know. I don't either. I don't see it.
But I know a lot of people that when they watch a football game or something like that.
Well, yeah.
And their team loses, they're in a bad mood. I'm like, really? It's a game,
right?
And it's a game that doesn't even involve you.
I'm pretty optimistic. So some of the stuff, I mean, I'm over it. Like number 9, misplacing your wallet. It doesn't ruin my day. It's just, like for the whole time I'm looking for it, I'm probably mad.
It aggravates me because I put it somewhere where it shouldn't be.
Exactly. I lost control of something that was mine.
Right.
And I can't have that.
Right.
All right. This one, a bad day at work. I get that.
Sometimes you just have bad days.
You do.
But that's okay.
I've learned to
laugh about it and press on because there's nothing you can do to change.
This one kills us in Ballinger. Listen to me. If you don't believe this one here, this is the absolute truth in Ballinger. This will put everybody in Ballinger in a bad mood.
That's right.
I face it daily. Traffic.
We so don't have bad traffic.
Dude,
here
I
in
had
Valley
traffic. I
City.
couldn't leave here yesterday till 5:03. Because there was a line of cars coming out the other day. I was
Really?
like, I got somewhere to be. It's 5:03.
Well, you know what you do? You turn out to the right, and you go down there a little ways, and
Turn
you turn.
around and come back.
You turn left onto a place where you can turn around.
Right.
You drive down there, and you turn around, and you get in the lane of traffic. That's actually the safest way to do it.
I'm sure.
But oh, I want out in the traffic right now.
Yeah.
Really?
So I know all of us listening in the Agriplex area can relate to traffic putting us in a bad mood. Number 6, this one is completely relatable. Your partner's in a bad mood, which can bring you down.
If my partner's in a bad mood, if Jacqueline was in a bad mood, I'd be trying to cheer her up.
But here's the thing you don't say.
What's that?
Why are you in such a bad mood?
Yeah, don't do that.
Don't do that.
Don't do that.
That is not good. That or calm down.
Yeah, you better calm down.
Yeah.
Ooh,
They don't
ooh.
like that,
No,
apparently.
No.
Not a good thing.
Spouses tend to get a little twisted up when you tell them to
Yeah.
calm down when they're wound up.
Here's mine, actually. And see, these are more aggravations than bad moods.
Yeah, I think you're into an aggravation.
Because, like
mode.
number 5, your computer stops working. That might be a blessing in disguise.
Yeah, that's called take a break.
Yeah. How about this one? Feeling sick.
Well, now feeling sick will put you in a bad mood.
Yeah.
If you do feel sick.
Number 3, getting into an argument with your significant other. Again, that goes to the other point. Why are you in a bad mood? Boom, now the argument has started.
Right.
And you follow that up with calm down, the argument continues to go.
Right.
Number 2, stepping in dog poop. I don't know why that's so high on the list.
I don't see how that puts you in a bad mood. It'd make you want to go somewhere and wash your shoes off.
Yeah. You got to do that foot drag across grass and gravel for like an
out there
hour.
looking funny.
Look like you're hunting.
What are you doing?
Look like
I'm
a-
trying to get this poop off my feet.
Look like a chicken hunting for a worm or something
Yeah.
out there. you moving it. Yeah.
Well, I tell you what, you making some funny moves out there. What you doing?
This one out here maybe can put you in a bad mood. A bad night's sleep. I know it puts young children in a bad mood.
Yes, it does.
So there's that. So there you go. You do any of those, you get in a bad mood, stop it.
Yeah, just if you think you're in a bad mood, just think how dumb we feel at KRUN 1400.
If you think you're in a bad mood, just wonder how CNN feels when they have people getting paid hundreds of thousands of dollars to post Boeing 777s tend to lose altitude without fuel in their tanks.
Yes.
When their tanks run dry. That is a bad mood day.
But you really have
That's a facepalm.
You really need to flip that around.
Sure.
Think how bad they're going to feel when they find out some little AM radio station in Ballinger, Texas is having fun with that.
Or flip it around on the positive side. New study also shows that airplanes tend to fly better with fuel in their tanks.
Yes.
See, we just broke a new story. Yes.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. New study.
Jeff and Landy have discovered that airplanes fly better.
They maintain their altitude.
They maintain altitude while their tanks are at the highest level
That's right.
of fuel occupancy.
Yes, right.
Capacity. That sounds smarter.
Better.
Yeah,
Yeah,
good
better.
deal. So there you go. Get out of a bad mood.
Hey.
Walk outside. You can't
We
be in a
need
bad
to
mood.
invent a flying gas station. They already have those.
They do. They have those big tankers that fly up there.
the refuelers.
Yeah.
I thought I was onto something because I'd stand out there with a gas.
But those are like military though,
I
aren't they?
stand out with the gas pump. Hey, you need some fuel.
Or you just need to have that old.
Slow down. I'll put some fuel in.
I just need you standing there with next to a gas tank, wiping your hands with an orange rag
Yeah.
or a red rag.
Yeah.
Old school,
at 10,000 feet.
yeah,
Saying, who's next?
just randomly spitting with a toothpick in your mouth.
Yeah.
Yeah, y'all need some fuel. You want me to
Y'all
check
need
the oil?
some- yeah, you can check the oil on that thing
I
while you're
top
flying
her
by.
off. Oh man, I always use like the Texaco guy just sitting there. Oh man. All right, let's see what else we have now. So get out of a bad mood, wake up. It's okay.
That's right.
Because you know what? If you want to, talking about a bad mood.
Yeah.
Before we get into some hotline and some first news, here you go with a story.
Breaking news.
Some bad mood here. This definitely puts you back in early February.
Right.
A 31-year-old woman was at McDonald's. That's where all great stories begin.
Right.
Because no cool story started with I was eating a salad.
Right.
So there he's at McDonald's. This is in Australia, not Florida, and which is basically just the world's Texas.
Right.
I feel like sometimes. But they're at McDonald's drive-thru in Australia.
Right.
And when she's getting her food, she swerved near another car. Well, the driver of the other car naturally honked at her.
Right.
Okay. Well, that honk was enough to send her 33-year-old boyfriend over the edge. His name is Ryan, just so y'all know, and her name hasn't been released, so we'll keep her on wraps. All right, check it out. First, she called the cops to report the other driver was honking. The cops obviously said there's nothing to do about it.
Right.
They honked at you. You almost hit them.
Right. They
Okay.
honked at you.
Yeah. So the couple spent the next several weeks hunting down the car. And after 6 weeks,
That's stalking.
they found them.
Right.
Ryan found the car in the driveway, tossed a pipe bomb under it, and blew it up.
What?
Yeah. People, courtesy, don't honk at people at the drive-thru because you never know who you're going to light up. I'm just saying, man.
You
Good
have got
gosh.
to be kidding me.
He's facing stalking charges, intimidation, destroying property.
Man, that's
Obviously, placing a device, explosive device.
This dude's going to jail for a long time.
Yes, he is. Yes, he is,
How dumb
man.
is that?
Dude, how are you going to sit there and just be like, wait, did you honk at my wife? You honk? That's it. I'm spending every waking moment to blow your car up.
Right.
You know? I mean, the dude had to go buy the stuff to make the bomb, had to find the people, him and his wife. Dude, that's the kind of crazy. And here's
They need to lock them both up.
Here's the worst part of it all. She almost swerved into him.
Right. It was her fault.
It was her fault. She was checking her bag at McDonald's, making sure she got her nuggets and everything, and her pickle burger, and she almost hit somebody. And the guy was just like, honk, honk, hey, you. Just
Pay attention.
What you doing? Oh, won't you honk at me? So there you go. That didn't make the list of bad mood makers, but I would think walking outside to your car being exploded is that's a bad mood. That to me would be number one.
I would be thinking, it's fixing to go downhill from here.
Yeah.
This is just the cliff.
Babe, I thought you were going to work. No, what happened? Car's not working. What's wrong? Blew up.
Yeah, car blew up. This guy that looked like the car that we 3 weeks ago drove by and threw a pipe bomb under a car and blew up.
I remember that chick. You know,
yeah. I remember the look on that guy's face when you hung.
That's messed up, man. All right. So, moral of the story is just be careful who you honk at.
That's right.
Don't go to Australia.
That's messed up.
That's really messed up, isn't it?
Yeah.
All right, y'all. It is 8:42 here at the Agriplex. Listen to Jeff and Landy coming to you live from Fahrenheit Solution Studios here at KRU. Only been here 72 years. I've changed the name of the radio station, apparently.
That's right.
KRUN. We're going to have some first news and events followed by Hotline. In the 9 o'clock hour, I saw the man. He done walked in the door. Mr. Scotty Alexander is going to be here hanging out with us.
That's right.
Play us some live music.
That's right.
On a Thirsty Thursday. Coincidentally, this is the best day for him to be here because it's Thirsty Thursday. His new single, My First Beer.
Woo!
Yeah, all right, guys.
That's
Y'all
gonna
come
fit
tune
right
in, check us out. Remember, Facebook Live video, you can watch it live going on right now.
That's right.
Tune us in on the radio dial, 1400 AM. If you got to pick up and leave, you can find us live. Stream us on our website at krunam.com. Don't want to miss out, man. It's going to be a heck of a show in the 9 o'clock hour. We'll see y'all shortly.
Right.
Let's look at the first news and events in the Agriplex is being brought to you by First Community Federal Credit Union. Be smart, bank smart. Come
You
on,
need to blow a car up.
in Jennifer in Ballinger, located at
I can't believe. I can believe.
Yeah, I can believe. Yeah.
Because it's getting way twisted out there.
Everybody here's still on the burrito thing. See? Nobody else can believe that either.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, they're on the burrito thing.
They're all like, how the hell we ranked in the bottom half?
Can't believe the other state can eat more burritos than us. Steve, I don't see how that's feasibly possible because that's just the way it is. Hey, Patty. Morning, y'all. How you doing? Carrie, or Texas has moved more choices to get better burritos from them. You got that's right.
Well, we got the classic Tradio fixer to come on. I don't know if you ever got to experience that fun.
Landy, Scotty Alexander. Nice to meet you, Scotty. Good. Nice to meet you. Thanks for
Please.
having me, man.
Please sit here. I want to put you in the captain seat.
Okay, yeah. I'll be right back.
Yeah, do your thing. It's right here, man.
Right by the coffee. There ain't no more coffee. Coffee Hounds is coffeeed it out.
Coffee Hounds. That was good today. Coffee. Good.
Sorry I didn't bring you a coffee bean.
Oh, it's all good. I need it. I've been sweating for 2 hours.
It's actually fun to watch you eat a coffee bean, Jeff.
Let's see if these folks are going to call us and not be upset. You can tell when they called a while ago because it was a female who answered. You could hear the phone transfer. She goes, hello? And then I was like, hello? And you could hear her hand over to, yeah, is this hotline? You know, I guarantee the conversation because I kept hanging up on him was going, is that the right number? And she probably jacked the phone from him and was like, let me see, if it's the right number or not.
Right. Sorry we can't answer the phone when we're on the air, but that would be a little awkward.
I mean, we could. We totally could. But I don't think they'd want that. That's the thing. And I don't have that delay, so who knows?
Yeah, who knows how that
Come make your
conversation's
way.
gonna
All right.
go. Hey, man, you got a guitar.
Yes.
You know how to mess with
Stay.
that thing?
Stay.
Sit. Stay.
Oh, he ain't got one of them. He ain't got one of them learning guitars yet.
Yeah, and it
Like them
don't
fleas
have-
from
see, it
Mexico
don't
that
have
get
the- It
trained.
don't have the little things on the back so he knows where his fingers are.
The Roy Clark big note stick.
That's funny.
Hey, fellas, I got bearing gifts. Everybody's got a sticker wall.
Awesome.
Yes, gotta have a sticker. Thank you so much for a sticker.
Yeah, dude, I'm in the
I don't-
process
I don't
of building
need-
my sticker wall.
That's a different one. See, now you don't have to argue with
Man.
your friends. But Thursday,
Oh, geez.
little gift from.
No!
Let
Oh, Lord.
Let me hold that. Let me hold
You,
that.
get your hands off. It's Jeff and Landy.
Yeah. Jeff has got the last 4 that have come through here.
I still have the Jim Beam.
Oh, so you wanting to trade?
I mean, I love you, Andy. I was just, damn it.
So you wanting to trade? What's up with this?
Dude,
oh my God.
Courtesy of the big Texan on 40 up in Amarillo.
Okay, where's the steak?
Don't.
Yeah, right. Rub it off.
Where's the steak, man? I want the big Tex. Is this a just a growler? What is it?
It's a growler of their homemade beer.
They make baby. I don't know if you're on there or not, but I didn't know it was one thing when they had the steak, but I didn't realize they had their craft beer too. So we're totally going to Amarillo.
Yep.
That's awesome.
That's
Yeah,
awesome,
Bobby Lee. We my manager lives up in Amarillo,
Right.
so we had opened for Kyle Park,
Right.
and got to meet Bobby. And so my manager went back to him and said, "Hey, Scotty's first single is going to be my first beer. We know you have this growler." And he said, "Absolutely, let me make him." So I literally looked like a bootlegger driving around with 19 bottles of growler beer in my rental car.
Or an alcoholic. Or an alcoholic.
Or a raging alcoholic.
Yeah, or serious about when you pull over on the side of the
Yeah.
road.
I don't drink and drive. I do it in the shoulder.
That's
I
right.
do it on the shoulder.
That's right.
You know them roadside parks? We're parking.
You just tell me when to suck in.
That's right.
All right. What are we on video?
Yeah. Well, there you go. We got.
Unless you need to figure out.
I've got a. Oh no, the other camera's holding it. I said I've got a deal.
Yeah.
Sorry, we're a 72-year-old radio station. We're not built for new technology. Apparently, they weren't thinking about lines of sight when they built this place back in 1947.
Right. Is that when this was established?
This
47,
building was.
47?
We were established in 47. This building
Holy
was. This
cow.
building was like in the 60s, maybe. Maybe even the 50s. We were in the building downtown for a while.
Really?
Downtown Ballinger, yeah.
Wow, man.
Let me see that. Let me see that camera. Let me see if I can prop it up over here.
Yeah, there you go.
Let me have that.
Oh, when we first started this, before we had a tripod up there, we had jerry rig all kinds of camera about like with cords
yeah.
and cables, or like it's like suspended in air because we used our phone.
Look at this man.
Oh, he's MacGyvering. He's MacGyvering.
Well, he is.
Look,
Dig it.
they're not going to call me back.
That's beautiful.
You like
Look at
that angle?
I like that angle. I get right here. We're good.
Perfect. Yes.
I need some tape. I need some tape.
Hey, you get.
Give me some tape.
I got a stapler.
Tape. No, stapler.
Where's Donis when you need him?
He's
Get
not
that
going to be
duct tape.
digging this staple up in this. Yeah. Ooh, dude. Now I got tape. Okay.
It's all.
Here
It's
we
all
go.
for the sake of entertainment.
I can have.
We
I
got
have
baling
tape.
wire. What you need?
I have tape and an ink pen and his phone. Okay. So we take a little tape and we put it on the back of the phone.
This is what we actually need video of.
I know we're watching how it's made here.
You can't.
Oh yeah.
You can't see this, but they're actually putting tape and a pin, and we're gonna get it hung up here. Jeff and Landy getting the gig. Oh, look at this.
Or MacGyver. I think it's MacGyver. But as long as I don't touch the mic.
No, once I get you stabilized here, we'll be able to go through rocket.
We got some big sticks outside.
Oh, there we go.
There you go.
Hey. Okay.
All right.
One more little piece of tape.
He's gonna have to.
And
We'll
this
give it a
is
little-
actually the tape show by Landy.
Oh, here we
Tape
go.
Man.
Here we go. Hold on, let me answer this phone call real quick. Ah. Good morning. You're on Kill Drug Hotline.
Yes, I have a '07 bumper pull camper for sale. It has a clear title. It sleeps about 8. So for more information, you can call 325-650-6500, and it's located in Ballinger.
All right, that's an '07 bumper pool camper, sleeps 8. It's got a clear title. And you can call 325-650-6500.
Yes.
Awesome. Well, thanks for calling. We appreciate it.
And I can give address if I can.
Yeah, that's fine.
It's 510 North 12th Street.
510 North 12th Street. And it's a '07 bumper pool camper. Just in time for spring and summer. Good deal. Thanks for calling. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
All right. All right, y'all. Kill Drug Hotline is now open, 325-365-5500. The Agriplex's original Google. All your items, buy, sell, trade, want to give away, need, can't find, got to have, must get rid of. Give us a call, 325-365-5500.
7857.
Calling me?
Scotty Alexander. There you go.
Getting his digits? Hey, brother, I don't really do this a lot, but
No, actually,
just something about your beer.
That's right. You got to have, yeah. That's perfect.
You'll be able to say now. It depends on where you go. You know, sometimes AM radio stations are so far ahead on their technology. You make it work, buddy.
All right, here we
can get you there.
There you go. Hold on, y'all. All right. Good morning. You're on Kill Drug Hotline.
Yeah.
How can I help you, sir?
I was calling for hotline.
You got
Yes,
it. We're
sir.
on this time around. How can I help you?
Okay, I've got a 16-foot trailer and an 18-foot trailer I'd like to get rid of.
Okay.
And I've got a log splitter that's a 35-ton one.
Yes,
I
sir.
paid $2,000 for it at Tractor Supply. It still works good. And got a few miscellaneous tools for sale, too.
Yes, sir. You have a
Give me a
phone number?
325-718-9400.
325-718-9400.
You got a 16-foot trailer, an 18-foot trailer for sale, a 35-ton log splitter for sale, and, of course, a lot of miscellaneous tools as well. You can call 325-718-9400.
Right.
Thank you very much.
Thanks for calling. We
Thank you, sir.
appreciate it. I hate when the door's open because you can see how dusty everything is.
The need of a Swiffer.
Yeah, I need a
Yeah.
Swiffer. Because canned air didn't work.
Honey, can I please have a Swiffer for Christmas?
Swiffer. I'll get one and they'll be disappointed. I got a Swiffer. I didn't really want a Swiffer. Oh.
Good morning. How you doing? Good, sir. How are you? Yeah.
Thanks, sir. It's great. My homework.
Yeah. Did you get an A?
Yeah. No. One off right there. He's a hard teacher, too. Oh, he's my engineer. Comes in once a week, looks at my logs, make sure I'm FCC compliant in that aspect.
Right.
So,
Right.
I don't know if I am anywhere else, but
That's awesome. Jeff, this is your station.
yes.
Okay.
Well, no, take that back. I'm the general manager. Yeah, I do have an owner. So,
Gotcha.
but
Okay.
but it's me.
Yeah, yeah.
It's all me. Yeah.
Good
General
for you.
manager Landy comes in. He's my co-host in the mornings. He's got a store downtown he runs, and
Okay.
he was helping me out a while back, and the thing kind of took off, and we just ain't looked back since.
God, that's great,
So,
man.
yeah, it's pretty neat. It's pretty neat. We got the station. My owner they've owned it for like 20 years. Well, one of the brothers wanted to take over, so they gave it to him,
Okay.
and he wanted my mother to run it. She worked here for 20 years.
Nice.
And her health wasn't great, but she said, my son, because I always joke, I used to run an office. And I said, I could run that station. Because that was the big joke. And she's like, my son got, he's a project manager. He knows administrative skills and budgets and all that. He can do it.
Yeah.
And they offered it to. And I was like, nah. Because, the numbers were like, and I was like, yeah, I was living in Angelo. And it got to the point, though, where like, listen, if you just match my current salary, I was like, well, I'll come out there.
Yeah.
And they did. And we're like, cool. So we started doing that in July of 17.
Oh, that's great, man.
And then we've been running. And
We got nominated.
Yeah, we got the
We didn't even
TRR.
know
Right.
that we were in the running, but we got nominated at
TRRMA.
TRRMA for the radio awards.
Yeah.
And then we got notified we were in the finals. And dude, we're an AM radio station,
That's great.
you know, but anyway, we went up there, we got smoked.
No,
But,
we don't know that. We came in second.
We came in
As
second.
far as anybody
Yeah,
else
it was
knows.
tight. It was really close.
We're claiming we came in second.
That's right.
That's good. Yeah.
But you
We'll-
know,
we'll be
you
your
take,
count,
you
not-
take our 1,000 watts,
Right.
and we're up against
We lost to a
100,000
100,000 watt station,
watts.
man.
Gotcha.
And we're small market. There were 12,000 people in their market.
But-
ours
Yeah.
is 3.
But
Yeah.
what you got to understand is now we know the game.
Sure. Yeah. Yeah. You
so
learn.
next time
Yeah.
it's over. It's over. You
Coming
done played.
strong.
You done played
Coming
with the
strong.
wrong boys. That's right.
No,
we're gonna
we
bring
didn't-
it. We're gonna bring the
And we
game
started the
next time.
Facebook Live in the morning show, and we're automated throughout the rest of the day with other programs. And like I said, we do this, and then that's everything else that's involved with it, man. It's been good.
Yeah, we've
That's
had
fantastic, man.
we've
That's
had
great.
more fun.
Homegrown all day.
We
Yeah.
have had more fun doing this and being on Facebook, and we've got people that talk to us on Facebook, and we laugh with them and
Yep.
laugh at ourselves.
What's up, Travis?
And we it's so entertaining to actually know that when you come on here, this radio, with something positive.
Yeah.
Okay. And that's our main goal is to bring something positive for the day,
Right.
that it impacts so many people's lives.
Oh yeah.
Because there's so much negative, there's
Oh,
enough
yeah.
negative out there to go around from now on. It's like a pair of
Yes,
dirty
there is.
underwear.
Yeah.
We're done with it.
Yep.
Let's get a new pair and go on.
What now?
Dirty underwear.
Oh, you mean what? Change them?
Yeah. What? Change them? Yeah, you think?
I do now.
But just turn them inside out and put it back on.
Another 4 days.
Yeah. I done rotated these dudes
You see
twice.
that? You see that picture where it's like, and this is what we do. So you see,
Yeah.
you seen that picture where it's like showed granny panties, and it says, "Oh, these are so unappealing to men," and then it has a photo of dudes like boxer shorts with holes in them, and because these are so appealing to women.
Yeah.
You know?
But when you have that opportunity,
See you, buddy.
See you, Travis. So when you have that opportunity, and it's a blessing, to be able to do this.
Yeah.
And we see every once in a while. I've had somebody actually. I wonder how the guy with the burned lungs that saved his kids is doing.
Guthrie? I don't know.
Yeah, we prayed for a dude. He went in actually to a burning house and saved his kids.
Holy cow.
Burned his lungs. He's in ICU.
Yeah.
And so we prayed for him yesterday on the radio, which is that's what we
Fantastic.
do.
How do you? Yeah.
That's what we do.
And where else do you get the opportunity to do that unless you've got your own?
Well, that's it,
setup?
dude. We're as independent as you can be. I mean, I'm
the boss.
yeah, I'm everything short of
Great.
owner.
Yeah.
And actually that's a process that's going to be whittled down here pretty quick. I'm hoping.
Right.
Yeah. So
Get the thing, man.
yeah, that's what we're planning on.
Yeah.
And then we get to invite singers in here,
Sure.
songwriters,
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah.
You guys that are out running around promoting your stuff.
Yep.
And we put the pressure on you.
Right.
Good.
You feel the pressure, don't you?
I can't.
You better.
You better. You don't. You're gonna.
You don't even know. You have 3.5 minutes. We
Yeah.
might spin your single. No,
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
But and y'all get to come in and have fun
Oh God. Yeah.
without any
Dude, they're still on the
without any format.
they're still on the burrito thing.
Yeah, they're mad about that burrito thing this morning we stirred up. But you get to come in and do what you want to do.
Hey guys, be sure.
Because this is all about.
Listen, we got this man in studio. I'll share this video, please, and let everybody see this guy perform live for us. So get up there.
Let's see if we can get it viral.
If you haven't shared it yet, get out there and share the heck out of it because it's all about him, not us, for the first 2 hours. But we want to focus on Scotty. I don't mind if you edit it; just it's
That's
fine,
right.
whatever. But I mean, yeah, no, share the
Yeah.
video because he's
Thanks,
fixing to
man.
perform for us
Yeah.
out here. We want to make sure he gets his
We've
due.
even got his phone propped up.
Yes.
I got him.
So
hooked
are we
up.
just straight recording though? You're gonna
We're
replay?
just straight recording.
Okay.
That way
Yeah.
I can dive in and edit it up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can take all the bad.
You do all this stuff out of here.
Yeah. Yeah. Take all.
He just dropped the F word.
all the silly stuff out of it. Yeah.
All right, couple
And that's
minutes.
what's happened. And typically, most artists, or just about everyone that I've ever been associated with,
Yeah.
we've had so much fun
It needs to be
that
like
they just go,
Yeah.
wow, we've never realized that.
Dude, I felt it pulling in the driveway, just hearing you guys talk, coming through the door, and
Oh, yeah.
giving a shout out. I was like, man, this is it's great. You feel it immediately.
That's awesome.
And that's what we're supposed to do.
Well, dude,
You know.
it's one of those deals, man, where and you'll come across other places too, and I'm sure you already have. You've been doing this for a while, According to your video, you've been doing it for a while.
Yeah, that's yeah, true.
But we need. I honestly, and that's what I tell all the promoters. I was like, guys come in here and go, man, we need thank y'all so much. I'm like, no, dude, thank y'all. I'm like, hell, we like to have you guys come in here.
Well,
it helps our show. It helps everything.
It's a need win-win reciprocal relationship.
I believe
however
so.
you want to say it.
I believe so.
We need y'all, and y'all need music, and it's just that's the match made in heaven. We should all,
I didn't even show you this, dude. Sorry, man, but check that out. That's pretty neat. That's a kid from Alphen that we bought the belt buckle for at the sock show.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he says he wears it all. It's you can tell he's younger. His handwriting's about as good as mine, actually.
Man.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
That's great though.
But
that's nice.
Yeah, it's Candelia Nostra's kiddo out of Alphen.
Jacob.
Mark Pittman, you're actually paying attention. If you see your boy Jacob, tell him we got his thank you note, and tell him thank you for thinking
Mark,
of us.
share this, buddy.
Yeah, we got it.
We appreciate it.
Mark's a teacher out there at Alphen, so
Yeah, that's great, man.
Anyway, but yeah, it's that's the kind of cool stuff we could do in a small town. We get to talk to these folks like this and these little youngins.
Yeah, because
That's really
youngins
cool,
are going
man.
to grow up and be big people, and if we give them the best that we have, then they grow up with the best that they can possibly have.
That's very well said. Yeah,
from
for sure.
from us. If you give the best you got, okay, then that's the best you got.
Yep.
That's all you got.
That's the least you can give is your best, right?
If you take away all the trash, and all have.
Oh yeah.
Everybody got a garbage can.
Yeah.
And you take all of that out of the equation, and you give them the best. Children are a do-over. That's God's gift for us to do over.
Right.
Or they're payback.
Here's your opportunity to get it right this time.
Yeah.
Okay. Just because you messed it up your time, this is your opportunity to get it right this time.
Right.
Not saying that you're going to do a better job.
No, just get
Just
the
do it a
wrench
little
on it.
different.
Yeah. Put a wrench on it and try and fix whatever didn't happen or
That's
did
right.
happen or whatever to you. Right. And get it one level.
Say
better.
no, little buddy. Let me tell you something. Going over there and slapping that ant bed's not going to be a good idea.
Yeah. Right. Yep.
Now let him pull that TV on their head for a little bit. Now it's out of tune, Gary. Thanks, man. Appreciate you.
Thanks, Gary.
Yeah.
But
Joe poked him right in the gut with it. So he was like,
no. But that's what's so entertaining. We have an opportunity in our lives, Jeff and I do now with this Facebook Live and everything.
Oh
else,
yeah.
because it's documented. We've got ain't no telling how many shows we have. on
That's
Facebook.
also the part of it is documented.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, and it
can't
is.
get away from it.
And it is documented. But what we want to do is we want people to say, "Hey, man, those guys out there are crazy."
Mm-hmm.
Well, we are crazy. We're crazy because we want to have fun.
Yep.
We're crazy because real life happens to us too.
Crazy about our community.
Yeah, we're crazy
man.
about our community.
Yeah.
We're crazy about bad things that happen all around the world because, those bad things that happen all around the world, those do impact our lives. You can't get away from that.
No,
Mark,
not at all.
Mark, dude, I saw your watch party thing pop up. Are you doing a watch party? I don't think I've ever been on a watch party. That's awesome. Is it probably his classroom?
I just heard about that because I've been doing Facebook Lives on our side all the time. But I saw that here a while back where it said, invite friends to a watch party. And I'm like, cool.
Like, do they come over?
Is that like?
Can we all come out?
I mean, I was trying to chill by myself tonight, but
yeah. I mean, I got a good TV, but I don't want everybody in my living room. So
right.
Yeah, I was just not feeling it. I mean, I appreciate my friends.
Okay, I'm tired of y'all. Y'all go home.
everybody go home. Bye.
Yeah, but apparently that's a new thing. Start a watch party.
Okay, cool.
So
Right.
I don't know. I don't know what that entails. I've never seen it on our end.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah. I don't even know how it works.
I just saw it pop up.
We're so
he invited me
We're
to.
technologically advanced over here.
Mark, but answer me this though: how the hell am I supposed to watch you, watch me, watch me, or how that works? Because I'm the guy doing it.
Oh yeah.
It's like shifting the paradigm, or what is it? It's like that scene from Spaceballs. You see?
I was gonna go intersect him.
Yeah,
When he's on,
yeah.
when he's on the other side of the library case
Yeah.
and you can't get to him, but he's in
he's
a
there.
different dimension.
Yeah, you're just he's knocking books over, and then you're like, oh my god, that's what happened at the beginning of the movie.
Yeah.
Interstellar. That's
Interstellar.
What I meant.
Interstellar.
I was running with it.
Oh yeah. Intersect him. What the heck's that? I don't know. Just leave that alone.
That's one of those movies they put out. You notice that? I'm a big movie guy, and if you notice, they'll put out Fast and Furious, let's say.
Right.
and they'll put out like the Quick and the Hungry or something.
Oh yeah,
Or the Quick and the Angry or something. And it's like the cheap knockoff, but it's straight to DVD. So that sounds like something like that. Inner Sanctum is the same thing as Interstellar, but just not A-listers.
Yeah, that's right. It's the up-and-comers that need a gig.
It's Bob's first movie he's ever produced. There's your plane.
Yeah. We could do that.
Yeah.
We could do that.
Look, sci-fi.
We could so do that.
I don't know if you heard earlier, man, but apparently CNN was discovered the major flaw with the Boeing 777s.
Did you?
Oh yeah, the one that keeps doing this.
They put there's several issues with it, and they discovered another flaw, and they posted it on their on TV. That little ticker tape on the bottom, and they were talking about it, and they put it on big down, bannered it out on the bottom.
They got real serious about it.
Apparently, and you have to believe this is crazy. Apparently, on the Boeing 777, they have trouble maintaining altitude when their gas tanks are empty.
Okay.
Dude,
well, that's why I'm not in aerospace, because I do not understand that statement at all.
Yeah. I was like,
so if I lose a bunch of weight, it's easier I'll fall out of the sky. But if I'm heavy, I can stay up in the air.
I can stay up in the air, or if we have no more fuel, you're gonna fall. Wow. No more fuel.
And somebody that had to go across somebody's desk.
Well, like I'm gonna write this up. That's what I'm saying. It's ridiculous because every airplane will fall out of the sky with no fuel.
Right.
I think they meant it in the aspect like you're saying. I think they meant it as in when the fuel gets lower, it's the weight distribution is jacked up.
Right, and it does
whatever. But still, I just when they
that gas gauge right.
Yeah. Can you see the guy? He's sitting there going, just jamming the Scotty Alexander.
Growing up, you look over that gas gauge and you reach over and tap it. That dude getting close to empty.
I'm telling you, he's just putting along.
It's 400 miles that next gas station. That dude getting close to empty.
He's just putting along there, listening to put the new Scotty Alexander CD in because most airplanes have CD players still.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Just cruising along, looks over and is like, huh.
We're gonna fall, aren't we? Yeah. You remember the scene in The Grinch when after he stole all the presents downtown and his gas gauge on the sleigh says going, gone.
Yeah.
Huh.
That's it.
Yeah. Hey Bob, you need to wake up. I want you to be awake for our crash, please. Yeah. That's what I'd be like. Why'd you wake me up?
That's kind of like that.
I was gonna sleep through the crash.
That's like that truck driver. He doesn't know how to read and write, so he takes a verbally test, and this Department of Public Safety person is going to give him a test and say, "Okay, I'm gonna mess with this guy a little bit, He's been driving a truck for 25 years. I got to mess with him. He's renewing his license." He said, "All right, there, Freddie, you head down this hill and it ain't got no runoffs and your brakes fail on you. And there's a church down there and it's noon and everybody's coming out to church and it's a T intersection. And what's the first thing you going to do?" He said, "Well, I'm going to wake old Leroy up." He said, "What?" "I'm going to wake old Leroy up." He said, "Why you want to wake up? Who's Leroy?" First off, he said, "Well, Leroy's my swamper. Me and Leroy have been together for 45 years. He said, "Well, why are you going to wake him up?" He said, "He ain't never seen no wreck like we finna have." He ain't never seen no wreck like we finna have.
God, that's great, man.
But, and in life, isn't that true?
Mm-hmm.
It's like, it's like, okay,
Mark, are we on in your class, dude?
And then you kind of think, I might not have thought of this all the way through, but now I'm so vested in it that
we're stuck.
I need to tell somebody about this because they ain't never seen no wreck like we finna have.
We finna have.
We finna have a wreck.
FIT''N.
Fitting. How do you spell hootenanny?
HOOTIN and then a hyphen and then nanny. NANNY.
That's just one of them words that you get close to it, they know what you're saying.
That's right.
Yeah. Are we on your classroom?
Spell check has a time with that.
I saw that joke yesterday. You see that joke from it was Steve Harvey?
No.
He's talking about a boy walks in, a guy and his kid and his dad walk into a drugstore and they're looking in their checkout line and they've got condoms there. He goes, "What are those?" He goes, "Well, son, those are condoms." He goes, "What are they for?" "Well, it's to practice safe sex." He goes, "Okay." He goes, "But why does this one only come with one?" He said, "Well, those are for high school boys. Three. I think it was 3. He goes, "Those are for high school." He goes, "Oh, yeah?" He goes, "Yeah, one's for Friday, one's for Saturday, and one's for Sunday." Okay. He goes, "Well, this one's got 6. He goes, "Well, son, those are for kids in college. 2 on Friday, 2 on Saturday, 2 on Sunday. He goes, okay. He goes, wait, but this one's a 12-pack. He goes, son, those are for married men. One for January, one for February. One for March. That's why I kept asking Mark if he has open his classroom. Hope not.
Yeah.
We try to keep it BG-ish when we know they're on in a classroom.
And really,
Classroom, right?
and really and truly, with everything that goes
It's a shop
on,
class, though, so it's cool.
with everything that goes on in this world today.
Yeah.
Okay, that is a funny joke.
Oh yeah.
You know, that is comical.
Yeah.
You know, and people that say, well, you know, that ain't funny. Oh, so you're one of the June, July type people? Or,
Yeah.
You know, missed one in August? Or
Yeah.
what, you know?
had it for you had them for 2 years? I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, right? Yeah.
Oh, I truly am.
Yeah, I feel you. I feel you.
We had to throw them out after the expiration.
That's junior high.
That's junior high, yeah.
Sat on that one for so long, it got flat. Rolled it out, and it had edges on it.
Yeah. Oh, hold on. What's that? Hold on. I'm going to accidentally mute us.
Technical difficulties out there.
Yeah. Sorry, we went mute for a minute. I don't know. We just need to, that's what we need.
He's trying to set
We
the thing
need just
out,
a-
put a tone to this.
We just need a guitar strummer every once in a while when we're talking. And then, damn.
Yeah, I'm just the color guy over. You know,
Yeah,
I just add color to whatever connotation comes out.
You're like the Roots on the Fallon show. He's over there just randomly playing this music in the background. I'm gonna have to hire somebody or ask somebody to work for free.
That's even better.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah, if you're the owner, try and get them to do it for free.
Yeah.
Tell them it's experience in the entertainment business, and
Right.
you've got them.
That's right.
That's it. They need exposure.
They need absolute exposure.
Yeah.
Man, I'm glad you made this stop.
Oh, me too, man. This,
All right.
this is a blast already.
We got about 3 minutes, and then we'll be getting on.
Cool, man.
So, I need to put your song.
Yeah, I'm so glad.
So the only kind of format that we really have is what we normally like to do is we'll talk to you. I'll spin your single,
okay,
because I just give them a good clean cut of it, and then we'll come back and we'll play whatever you want to play. We'll talk to you a little bit about all that.
Lamb, I don't care. We
don't care. Yeah. Oh, we got some fun songs I can play. That'd be
good. All right, let's see here.
I haven't brought the fiddle, but I left it in the car. But it's here too, just in case.
Play a fiddle too?
Yeah, that was.
Dude.
Yeah, that's.
I'm a welder. I've got 2 degrees.
Speaking of fiddles,
I'm a machinist on 2 days a week. And,
yeah.
Mechanic. And
I'm assuming he's going to buy multi-talented.
Musical instrument. I've owned saxophones. I've owned piccolos.
Well, because it doesn't compute. You're like, why can't I play musical instrument?
Why can't I play? Yeah, it's like I'm ambidextrous.
Yeah,
I can run 2 computers at the same time.
Yeah,
I can write with both hands. Why can't I play a guitar?
Man.
Yeah.
I say
it don't work.
I say this about the fiddle.
Well, it's about that time.
Advice. I mean, you will lose friends if you're trying to learn to play fiddle.
Yeah. I actually have one at home.
Do you?
Yes, I do.
Yeah.
And I get online, I tune it to online.
Yeah.
And then I go to places where it says where to put your fingers and how to move the bow. And
right.
Don't sound that way for some strange reason. It's a mysterious.
You still play guitar?
I do not play any musical instruments. I've owned ain't no telling how many.
We are back, baby. We're back. We are back. We are back.
So I mean, I've had Telecasters and elevators.
All right, here we go, guys. Yeah. All right, welcome back to it, everybody. 9:14, a little Back in Black for you. There.
That's right.
We like to put out an intro, a little Back in
we
Black play.
we found this guy walking around outside, man.
That guy.
We do not own we do not own it's not Brian Johnson and them boys out there.
But that's okay. It's close.
Hey, we'll take it.
It's close.
We'll take it all day. Welcome back to it. It is though Jeff Landy coming to you live from Fahrenheit Solution Studios. Man, a beautiful day outside. We have the doors open. It's almost like we're outside doing this.
Yeah.
I mean, if only we had like a
it's
growler.
Too much fresh air, Jeff. Close the door.
Yeah. But
I'm having an oxygen overload.
As promised, he showed up, so I don't have to look foolish.
Scotty Alexander is
I made it. Thank you very much, fellas, for having me.
Man, Scotty, dude, we appreciate you coming in, hanging out with us. with us. He spent a little time with us beforehand. We got to grill him. Interview was great. You got to check it out on Facebook Live. We'll see y'all tomorrow. No, I'm just kidding.
We're all going to lunch. Thanks for tuning in.
Yeah, we appreciate you. He brought a growler of beer. We'll see you on Monday.
That's true. I did.
No.
Yes.
No, I mean, we appreciate it, dude. And
Gotcha, man.
I'm really excited about that growler of beer.
Yeah.
I'm not going to lie. They know
Did
here.
you see his eyes light up? Scotty?
I knew what it was.
Yeah.
You know,
Whiskey's one thing, but boy, you throw some beer at me.
I saw a Christmas card in the mail right when I pulled it out of the bag. Right, it was there. No, it's a big old German growler. For those of you that are going, what in the heck are they talking about?
You're right.
It's a big old German growler of beer from my friends up in Amarillo, where my management company is, and it's in honor of my first beer. So we were doing some shows up there with Kyle Park last summer, and we was telling him what we were getting ready to do. And Dean Crump, my manager, put this thing together, and he goes, "Man, Bobby, would you get like a growler of beer for Scotty to take around?" And he goes, "Absolutely." Of course, everybody knows the Big Texan. I mean, if you've ever been on I-40, you have stopped.
It's the 72-ounce steak challenge.
Absolutely.
And now I know they've got beer. I didn't realize they had craft. Baby, listen, if you're out there listening, we're going.
We're going.
Open up the weekend. We're running.
We're going to Amarillo.
It's one thing.
We are leaving the kids behind.
I was being held back with chains on the steak thing, but now they started craft beer. Oh, we're gone.
Craft beer and 72 ounces of meat. If that doesn't put you in a coma, ain't
boy, you ain't. Yeah,
that's right. Plan on spending the night, folks. No driving after that.
You're gonna get the meat sweats and then drop into a coma.
Yeah.
I tell you, man, that's a heck of a trip right there. But dude, it really is awesome. And I saw it come out, and I was like, ooh. Here we go with it. It's one of those serendipitous moments because we like to joke around. It's Thirsty Thursday here.
It is, yeah. And this guy shows up with a growler of beer. You should have seen Jeff's eyes light up. He goes, hey, that's mine. No, you got the last Jim Beam. This one's mine.
But it's an open. We can swap. We can do a swap.
Well, hey.
You don't like craft beer?
How do you know?
Well, I was just hoping.
Trying to plant the psychological seed.
Yeah. You don't.
You're going to open it and go, this is just not for me.
Yeah. No, but it is kind of crazy. You're single, my first beer.
Yes.
Yeah. It's come out. We've been spinning it, man. And now with the growler in place, you've got additional 27 spins. How many ounces in that bad boy?
We'll be per ounce.
Yeah.
That'd be great.
A spin an ounce. There you go.
Well, it's a true story. My dad and I were on a buck hunting trip, and that was kind of my rite of passage. About 15 years old, he cracked a Blitz Weinhard, which it's another conversation.
Wow.
It was horrible. It was warm. I mean,
it's called Blitz.
Yeah. Salt wouldn't save this beer. It's terrible. But he handed it to, cracked it open, and my only instruction when he handed me this beer was, "Don't tell your mother." Like, that was it. That was his.
That's right.
Yeah, like she's not going to smell it.
She is not. Well, we were gone for the weekend.
Well, they want to
literally gone for the weekend.
They were on a buck hunting trip. She wasn't smelling nothing but just old dirt and all that good stuff from camping.
Yeah, exactly. So
old socks and garlic.
That was my rite of passage, and so I don't know. It's one of those things you never forget. And in the song, that's how I pinned it. You might forget a lot of other stuff.
Yeah.
But you probably don't forget that minute with your dad or your uncle or whatever when it was like, all right, you're old enough. Here you go.
Yeah. And, well, growing up, it's always that old photo running around Facebook about the kid in diapers with a cigarette or having a Miller Lite in the hand while mom's smoking a cigarette behind them.
Yeah.
Because, listen, we always say that you want to write this song. We say a rite of passage in my family was drinking somebody's spit can.
Oh, yeah.
Or butt can.
Yeah, right.
Because
bad idea.
It's one thing. Your first beer happened a long time ago. You probably just didn't realize it. But your first real beer, your approved beer, but you walk by at our house on a weekend when Dad's barbecuing or family, you go and you're a little toddler toddling around. You grab you up a can and turn that bad boy up. You getting a cigarette butt or Copenhagen.
Bad idea.
Used Copenhagen.
Oh, very well used.
I don't mind fresh.
Excuse me while I regurgitate.
Secondhand Copenhagen. That's like a song too. We can write this.
Secondhand Copenhagen. That's remember that.
Yeah, secondhand Copenhagen. No, but that's the truth though. You do. We talked about that before you came in here about remembering your first beer.
Yeah.
And
it's almost like it's an imprint.
Sure.
It's a timeline imprint.
Yep.
That it's not it's one of those things. Do you really want to remember this, or do you want to learn from this?
Learn from it.
Yeah. Was this a real bad idea, or was this a fun idea?
Oh, I promise you, I didn't go hunting the next day.
You did.
My first beer led to my fourth beer, led to my sixth. It's one of those where it's like, God, I was good till that last six.
Yeah.
And then Yeah.
And then the next day you go, Dad, you tell me about this.
Yeah.
Dad's laughing, didn't he?
Oh, he thought it was fantastic.
Laughing.
I remember laying there.
Make you
and
gut a deer.
Smelling onions and potatoes they're cooking,
Yeah,
getting ready to go
breakfast.
out, and I'm just puking my guts out. I mean, I you know.
Oh, so you were like at a camp with other adults there, or other
God,
dads and
it
uncles
was-
and stuff, and
Yeah, other dads, other uncles,
They're
and
laughing.
cousins. Oh, that was fantastic. Yeah, so
Yes.
There you go.
that right there is a rite. That is absolutely a rite of passage.
Yeah.
It is.
We that's funny
And the
because
next time he offers you, no, Dad, I'm good.
I'm good.
A glass
Yeah.
of water would be fine.
uncles, older cousins,
Yeah.
brothers, whatever, man, they will ride you hard.
And it was for a hot minute after that. After that, it was like, no thanks. I'll just have water and thank Jesus I'm alive.
Yeah.
Just stay away from this.
We're gonna do a little praying over here in the corner.
Yeah. I don't
Well, he
need
prayed to
anything.
Ralph earlier that morning.
Thank you, God, for
You know,
letting me
prayed to
live
Ralph,
through that.
Yeah, I don't know who Ralph is, but you've been talking about him all day. You know. But hey, speaking of all that good stuff, tell you what, let's spin the single for you. We'll come back. We'll talk a little bit, play a little music.
Perfect.
Awesome, guys. This is him. He's in studio. Scotty Alexander is his single, "My First Beer."
Yeah.
There we go.
That intro is awesome.
Yeah.
Thanks, man. Yeah, that's me and my Telecaster.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you just
What was we talking about all the time? He's about the Hellcaster. What was that? It was a Gibson. Gibson Strata. Was it Strata? What is
there was
Well, so there's Gibson Les Paul or
It was Les Paul.
Yeah.
Jeff Clark was in here. Jeffrey Clark is his name. He was in here. He has an original Les Paul.
Oh yeah.
He played that came up playing.
Yeah.
And he was telling me he's putting up for sale whenever, and he said, I said, well, how much is that going for? He said, dude, like a mint one is ridiculous.
100, yeah.
Yeah, and he said this one, not much because he's played in bars and venues his entire life.
Been
I was
beat
like,
up.
dude,
Yeah.
that's the one
That's the one I
know.
want because it ain't got no bad notes in it.
Yeah, no, I agree. Yeah, those are so good. They make those retro ones to try and make them look like they've been around
Yeah.
a minute, and they're just a bad idea.
Yeah, and that one's. I would pay for that used Les Paul before I'd pay for a mint one.
Yeah.
Oh,
Just because there's so much history in that thing,
Oh
and
yeah.
music
Jeff-
and love
Jeff-
and all that.
What was the name of that? What was the name of his?
Too smooth.
Yeah, Too Smooth.
Okay.
You ever heard of the band Too Smooth?
They're an older.
That was the
70s.
band that was Texas' first real rock and roll band. They used to pack the Armadillo 3 nights a week.
Wow.
Up there in where's that at?
In
Houston.
Austin?
All right, Austin.
Austin,
Okay.
Yeah, that venue. No, it's what 100,000 people,
Yeah, that's
50 anyway.
yeah, it's a
Big, huge place.
Yeah.
They'd pack it
Wow.
3 nights a week for years. And then they went to cut a record, and the record company, when they were in there cutting the record, was selling. The people that were buying it wasn't really interested in making records. They just wanted them out of business.
Yeah.
And then they went to another place, and they just went to cut another record. It's just a bad deal all the way around. Never really got a break. Everywhere they played in Texas, they packed it.
Isn't that great?
Yeah.
Man.
Texas' first rock and roll band.
Well,
They
but
opened
that's
for-
what we
They
always-
opened for Leonard Skinner, and the drummer for Leonard Skinner says, "Hey man, I want to wear that T-shirt on stage."
Yeah. Right.
But-
Yeah.
That's the glory of Texas. So we say about every artist who comes in, you can have a good career in Texas.
That's right.
Oh, for sure.
just doing
Never
this.
have to leave. Yeah.
Yeah.
Never have to leave the state.
And it's kind of full circle for me because my mom was an Okie.
Right.
And so she met Dad, went to the West Coast.
No, I'm just kidding. No.
Sorry. Oh, the Okie joke.
The
Yeah,
Okie
yeah.
joke.
Yeah.
Okie joke. Sorry.
She still supports Texas now.
She still supports Texas. Yeah. And my dear
About
departed
30
mother,
seconds.
Yeah.
Oh, I was gonna say, got me on that one. God
No,
rest
actually, they are
hers.
both gone. Anyway, they had me super late in life, so they've been gone for a long
Oh
time.
wow, okay.
Yeah, they had me super late.
We got about 10 seconds. Sorry, cut your story there.
No.
We can talk about that.
I was done.
So much awkward.
Yeah. Well, okay. I was waiting for the punchline.
There we go, everybody. Mr. Scotty Alexander, my first beer. He's in studio, hanging out with us, making it awkward. No, doing the DJ thing, asking questions.
Yeah.
Getting answers I wasn't prepared for. No, man, great. It is. I love that my first beer, just the whole idea. But that's
Thanks,
awesome.
man. Appreciate it.
And if you guys, I shared the video yesterday on our Facebook, and I'm not sure you got to check it out when I was promoting that you're coming here, and hoping that you would, because you never know. Sometimes we're out here in the middle of nowhere, and people
They can't make the right
it
turn
happens.
in Oklahoma.
Yeah, it happens. And so
Coming this way.
we can't talk. We can't talk about that. So anyway, but the video we showed, you've been doing this for a minute. That video
Yeah.
for that. You've been doing this singing thing for just about a couple years.
Yeah, a couple years now. Yeah, now, man. When I was a little kid, they thought it would be cute because I'm singing in the back seat to Glenn Campbell and Ann Murray and whoever was on the radio at that time. Right? So I had this little blue church suit, and Mom sewed rhinestones on it.
Yeah, she did.
They let me walk out and sing. It was Walk Right Back to Me This Minute or Rhinestone Cowboy or something like that, right?
Yeah.
Dude, I was done. Like, I cried. I wanted to learn songs. I wanted back out on that stage. That was where I was most at home in
it just felt right.
infantile age. You know,
Yeah.
I just knew that's what I wanted to do. So by the time I was 6, they had me in front of Bob Hope singing the anthem, and it turned into the cute little kid act. And we ran that thing in the ground. I mean,
Yeah.
we did every fair and rodeo, and I played all the instruments, and it was kind of the dancing chicken out there for for everyone.
Yeah, but look how much fun you had.
But
I'd learned a lifetime early on, and I loved it, and I've never been.
and
out
it
of
seems you
Thank God.
had good, stable parents to keep you leveled out.
They were great. They were insanely supportive.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say stable, but they,
Well, you know,
I got
the
some of
fruit
those.
don't fall far from the tree.
Yeah.
yeah, right.
But what would they say? But it can roll downhill.
That's right. But it
I
can
know,
roll downhill.
It did. They were insanely supportive. I mean,
Yeah.
that's where I had the opportunity to learn the instruments that I did. They went out and got those were my toys. You know, they went out and got them. And no, it led into a thank God to this point already long and fruitful, being able to not only do my music now,
Right.
but my wife and I raised 3 kids with me just going out and playing guitar and being.
That's what I was going to say. Have you had to?
And how
This
much
has been your career.
of a blessing is that?
Oh, my
Yeah,
God.
like how many times do you really get to do what you want to do and make a living at it in this world? And for me, I've been able to do that a time or two.
Yeah.
But consistently, no, I've had to take other jobs.
Oh yeah. And just for the truth in the story, there's been small periods that,
Right.
you know, Lisa was pregnant, going to have a baby. I had to go do something else. The gigs were slow or whatever. I've been a truck driver. I've been a logger. I've
There you go.
ran chainsaw for a living. I've done all that stuff. And then coming out of it in the backside of it now for the last decade plus, probably more than that now. But yeah, what a blessing. Hang on to a guitar, travel the world, and just do what we do. And now, of course, we kind of shifted our model where the kids are
Right.
big enough now where it's like, hey, I'm going to go for 2 weeks on radio tour. We're going to push this single. We're going to finish the album.
You wanna go?
My wife is thumbs up. She's like, do it.
Do it,
Not
man.
time. Go get
Do
it.
it.
You know?
That's awesome.
About time, get out of here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I done looked at you enough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You've been
You're
here
cute.
for.
You're cute, honey, and I don't mind being around, but you got to go.
You need to go.
You messing up the whole flow of the house. You know, that's,
Quit playing with the kids and getting them stirred up. I got to calm them down. All
That's
yeah.
right.
It is 7:30. They haven't even eaten yet. You're messing my whole schedule up.
Yeah.
But check it out. Go to the comment section of this current video, guys. Go to listen to it at our Facebook page, KRUN 1400 AM. I went ahead and tagged it again on there, his video, because it's just awesome.
Thanks,
Dude,
man.
it's because it kind of runs through your young career.
It
you
does. Yeah, it starts with us on the road early on, doing fairs, doing rodeos. And we had a bus, we had a crew, we had a band, we had
Yeah.
jackets, for crying out loud. You know, we had
This looks like a members only. No, I can't.
yeah, members only.
Yeah.
Yeah. But we went on from there. I ended up doing some work in LA, a Tide laundry detergent commercial. So I was on
Wow.
doing the soap operas and quickly realized that was not home for me at all.
Right.
You know, I'm glad I got a chance to do it. And Ed McMahon Star Search later on, and then all the way up through the time that I was playing guitar for Mr. Wayne Newton.
Wow.
For many years, traveled the planet with him, and then Neil McCoy, and
There you go.
and just on and on up through the kind of the end of it when I'm just telling the story goodbye, so to speak. But it's something that I'm glad that Mom did a good job of saving all the old videos.
Boy, howdy.
And we were one tax return away from getting them printed back to digital. So it was good.
There you go.
Right. Well, man, we also, dude, again, great song, but let's hear something from you. You want to play something different?
Oh, man, I'd love to.
Yeah.
This is a new song called Something Different.
Something different.
Let's play it now. Let's slow it down.
And this is going to be something different.
There's going to be something. Okay, well, then you know what? To back that up, I'm going to change songs. I'm going to change it up based, Landy, on what you just said.
Uh-oh.
I'm going to do a song that's a little different.
Okay.
Okay. This is a tune I wrote on an envelope on the dashboard on the way to a gig one night. And
Yes.
That fits me to a T.
yeah, and I was like, because you don't pick when they come out of the cloud. They just
That's
come.
what that's that.
They
What I've
just
heard.
show
That's what
up.
I've heard.
It's hard to take credit for them because they just show up. Anyway, I wrote this song and I called my wife. I said, honey, I wrote a new song. And she goes, oh, I can't wait to hear it. I said, it's not about you. It's
Whoa.
not about you, honey. This is a fictional story.
Yeah.
Song called Go Away.
All right.
You say that you're moving out sometime this month. You've been threatening to leave. but you won't take your stuff. I guess you think that'll scare me, and I'll beg you to stay. Well, girl, let me help you. You're leaving today. Get off my couch. It's time to pack. Honey, I'll buy the boxes and I'll help move your crap. You say that I'll miss you when you leave me someday. Well, how can I miss you if you won't go away? Just for the record, my friends hate your guts. My mama don't like you. She's convinced that you're nuts. Yeah, don't let your butt get hit by the door. Yeah, I really just said that. What are you waiting for? Get off my couch. It's time to pack. Honey, I'll buy the boxes and I'll help move your crap. Say that I'll miss you when you leave me someday. Well, how can I miss you if you won't go away? I ain't gonna miss you, please. Just go away.
Yeah. baby, that's fictional.
Yeah. honey, I'm not playing this for you, honey.
Honey, I love you.
Oh my! I feel like I've had to explain that too. You know, like, man, I love that Randy Travis. On the other hand, oh, you like that song because he's talking about cheating?
Yeah,
and he wouldn't be cheating if it wasn't on for that ring. I was like, oh, no, I just mean love you.
That was. This is a fictional thing, honey.
Yeah,
but it just kind of came to
Oh.
me, and I felt like I needed to sing it.
That was great, man. That was good.
Man, that's outstanding.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
That's fun how
You
they
talk
just
about
come to
fun.
you.
That was a fun song.
Well, you know what's funny about that is one of our viewers there, Mr. Parsons from Parson Heating and Hair, he mentioned don't leave. He says don't leave mad, just leave. And he said that before you played the song. I'm like, it's crazy how it's all just working out. There's Thursday, my first beer. Don't leave or don't leave mad, just leave.
Yeah,
you won't go.
Don't threaten me with a good time.
Oh yeah,
Exactly.
exactly.
Yeah, that's it.
Don't let the door hit you. No, man, that is awesome, dude.
Thanks, man. Jeff's my middle name, by the way.
Awesome. Well,
yeah. We didn't say that in a press release. So if we're going to start making these cosmic connections here between the listeners and the beer and everything else.
My brother's name's Scott.
No, it's not.
Yes.
Yeah.
I had a brother. I had a brother named Scott. I did. Yeah. See, there you go.
I'm gonna have to.
Landy, got anything?
Nope. I can't roll in this. I can't roll in this circle, fellas.
I drove through Alexander, Washington once. No.
That's good enough.
Yeah,
Don't
close.
have nobody named
Close.
Alexander in the family. Sorry.
No. Man, no, we
but
love
I think it. How much fun can you have? Is there a possible way that you can?
Well, if you ask Daryl Singletary, you can never have too much.
Well,
yeah, I get that.
But but can you really stack it on there to where it's so thick that you've just entirely overdosed on fun?
Yeah, that's about the time that your face hurts from smiling.
Yes.
And you just go, man, I don't care how much money you do or do not have.
Right.
You can't buy that emotion.
You cannot.
No, sir.
So if it's music or friendships or whatever connects you that gets you there, stick with that.
Jeff and Landy mornings.
Or Jeff and Landy in the morning.
Jeff and Landy in the morning.
with Scotty.
With Scotty.
Yep.
The strumming cavalier. What was that called? Not a troubadour. I guess the troubadour, but I was thinking like cavalier. But I was thinking it was back in the old day. Those guys walk around, like the rooster from Robin Hood, the Disney Robin Hood.
Yes.
That rooster who comes around and just what was that called?
I don't know.
We need our Google warriors out there on Facebook.
Melodist.
They'll tell us out here
Was
shortly.
it a melodist?
Melodist?
I don't. Yeah, either way.
Sometimes they just call us unemployed.
Unemployed.
You're just walking
He
around.
ain't got a job, but he's
walking
playing a
around.
mean guitar.
If you're just walking around strumming.
It's easy to find a little Mexican cantina down in this neck of the woods, right? Just, There you go. That's your taco. Let me just walk from table to table and look.
See if I can pick up a tip.
Yeah.
You're gonna pay me $20 to leave. Let me play some more.
For the last time, sir, you've got to go. Dude, that's a little Roger Klein right there. That was King of the Hill.
Yeah.
That's good.
Oh, yeah.
Love it. We have good friend of ours. Well, he's not. I can take that back. I was introduced. You ever listen to Roger Klein?
No.
And the Peacemakers. He did the theme song to King of the Hill.
Oh,
Right.
gotcha.
And he's a very hardcore independent artist. Does a show down. He's huge though. Does a show down in Mexico called Circus Mexicus, and it is this blown out. I never heard of the guy until my buddy Jason introduced me, and I'm like, okay, he's a little independent, whatever.
Yeah.
Dude, massive. I mean, like he's got a following like Grateful Dead type stuff.
Wow.
Anyway,
Cool.
you just remind me of it.
There you
So
go. Good.
you know, changing
That's Scotty's following.
that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, just blowing out
He's
the
got
water.
297K.
That's
He's
it.
got 2 Ks after his 297.
He's got 2 K. There you go, man.
KK.
He's got 2 followers now, at least 7 listeners.
That's
so
right.
That's good. So we're good,
See,
man.
we got 9 people watching.
So do you
One vote at a time. That's all we need.
Yeah. just one?
One vote at a time.
Yeah.
What's it? Saving the
All
world one song at a time.
That's right, man.
You know. So do you find yourself, dude, like playing just the funner stuff? I mean,
Oh, I've written love songs for my wife. I got a real fun song that I've always enjoyed doing. My dad wrote in 1962. Speaking of dad, but my first beer, right?
Yeah.
So he wrote this song. He was a logger, as I mentioned. He was from this little corner of Northeast Oregon, Southwest Washington. He's got a little town up there that's really famous for their onions.
Yeah.
And their prison. It's Walla Walla, Washington.
oh yeah,
Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
So Walla Walla, Washington has this prison. So Dad, back in '62, being the gangster that he was, he decided to write this song, and it's actually going to be the title track of this album that's out in a couple of months. I've known it forever.
Wow.
Oh, so we're fixing to get
can we get it?
something
I'd
that
love-
ain't released.
Yeah,
yet.
can we get it?
Let me play it for you. Here we go.
Yeah.
Yeah, I broke out of the Walla Walla prison, honey. I climbed over the Walla Walla wall. I broke out of the Walla Walla prison. Now the warden there don't like me at all. You don't know how it is in Walla Walla till you've been there for a while. You just don't know how it is in that prison, 'cause I'm in there, they don't smile. So I broke out of the Walla Walla prison, honey. I climbed over the Walla Walla wall. I broke out of the Walla Walla prison. Now the warden there don't like me at all. I looked at that big blue sky, and to myself I said, son, you better get out of here, 'cause tomorrow you're gonna be dead. So I broke out of the Walla Walla prison, honey. I climbed over the Walla Walla wall. I broke out of the Walla Walla prison. Now the warden there don't like me at all. I ran and I ran as fast as I could. I said I ain't never going back. I got my reasons for leaving there, honey. They were gonna stretch my neck. So I broke out of the Walla Walla prison. I climbed over the Walla Walla wall. I broke out of the Walla Walla prison. Now the warden there don't like me at all. I dropped by the warden's house just to catch my breath. She already had her clothes packed, yeah, her name was Beth. And we've gone away and we're gonna stay away for a long, long while. I got the warden's daughter with me, we're living in exile. Honey, right on the tropic out, 'cause I broke out of the Walla Walla prison, honey. I climbed over the Walla Walla wall. I broke out of the Walla Walla prison. Now the warden there don't like me. I broke out of the Walla Walla prison, honey. I climbed over the Walla Walla wall. I broke out of the Walla Walla prison. Now the warden there don't like me at all.
I wonder why. Run off with his daughter.
Dude, that's
Dadgum outlaw, run off with my daughter. We catch him, we're going to throw him under the prison.
I'll tell you, man.
We'll throw him so far under that prison, they're going to have to pipe sunlight to him.
The skill set it takes just to sing that song alone.
I was sitting
I
here
can't
trying
hardly
to go
say Walla
Walla
Walla Walla.
Walla Walla Wall.
You don't have to stretch out before that one gets going, you know?
Aluminum.
Yes, aluminum.
Aluminium.
I have a bit of a stammer myself, if nobody's ever noticed, and
I never
it's
stutter.
kind of tough. That's awesome, man.
Thanks, man.
appreciate
We love it when they bring some high energy out here. And just so this album, all right. So right now, my first beer.
Yes.
And are we looking at an EP or where are we at with it right now?
It's going to be an EP, an extra extended play.
An EEP. We're starting a new one.
We're starting a new one. I've decided Orville Records, which is
Okay.
my grandpa's name. That's gonna house about 8 songs.
Okay.
And we're looking at 2 months before it's out, and we have legitimate love songs and fiddle songs and all kinds of stuff on there. But I thought we'd play a couple.
So it's going to be
No,
like
don't.
it's going to be like a multi-purpose album.
It's a multi-purpose album.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the Kmart of country music.
It's the Kmart of country.
You can buy tires on one song.
set.
You can get your oil changed. You can get your nails did.
You can get some lingerie for your
Get
wife
your
on the way
hat.
out the door.
Get your
Because
hat.
nothing says
Get
love
your-
and sexy like
get
Kmart
your-
lingerie.
Honey, I thought I saw that on the rack. It was.
It was on the wreck.
I put it in there with the orange juice and the milk and the eggs.
Oh yeah. And then worse, you have your kids unload. Don't unload that bag. Oh,
Oh.
that's for your mother. So man, that is awesome.
It was
dude.
a surprise till the kids ruined it, but that's okay.
Yeah, right.
Man,
So-
that's so much fun, Scotty. And
Thanks,
you know,
man.
I could tell that you really did enjoy playing that.
Yeah.
Oh, you struggled through it. and
I hear my
everything?
dad doing it. You know what I mean?
Do
I
you?
hear my dad doing it every time.
So this was a song that he wrote. You said back in the day.
62.
Yeah.
Yeah, he wrote it back then, and Mom and Dad are both passed, and
Okay.
so they had me really late in life. But Dad wrote down the lyrics when he knew it was getting close, and he made sure that he passed that on. So
That is awesome.
Yeah, it's
What
great,
a
man.
wonderful tribute.
yeah, it's
And a
fantastic.
fun song, man.
Yeah.
Dad gum. I can't imagine. He's up here tapping his foot. Saying, Go get him, boy.
That's right.
I'll send you another beer.
That's right. Yeah.
You got St. Peter going, is that Walla Walla? Whoa. How's he do that?
Yeah.
That's my boy. That's how he does it. So
Son, that's not how I wrote it.
That's
I'm
what
telling
it
you.
is. That's what it
Yeah.
is. That'd be my
Thanks, son.
dad. Yeah, that's all right.
Dadgummit,
But you know,
boy.
Right.
I love you, boy, but
I'm gonna tell my dad be like, I'm gonna tell you something, you ain't gonna like it.
yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that's a heck of a start, isn't it?
Isn't
For a
it?
father
Well,
conversation?
that was my dad all day. Like, he'll still do it. He'll sit there and he'll creep up in the end of that chair. Boy, I'm gonna tell you something, you ain't gonna like it.
Yeah.
Oh. You know? Yeah. Still scared of the man. Can't get up, come after you. Still scared of him.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Don't get in my range.
That's called a natural fear.
That is.
Right. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
It's one of
natural
those
fear of your
natural
parents.
Fears. It's naturally a good idea to be scared.
Yeah.
There you go. Hey, y'all check him out, Mr. Scotty Alexander. You can find your music where, bud?
We were easy to find on iTunes. We're easy to find on YouTube and the World Wide Web. It's all the same thing, Scotty Alexander. So the website, scottyalexander.com. On Facebook, which we do a lot of work. We do a lot of fun stuff on Facebook. You can find us. You see a little blue check mark next to us. You know,
Yeah.
that's us. And you know things are going good when you start seeing websites and others. That's
Heck
not
yeah.
you, but
That's-
it's your picture.
Yes,
That's why we
exactly.
tell them to look for the check mark. So that's good. But,
Right.
That is awesome. My website is scottyalexander.com.
Right.
Yes, sir.
You know, SCOTTY.
Mm-hmm.
Make sure we
Two T's.
Yep, scottyalexander.com. I'll put that link here in our comment section, guys. You can find him. Go search him. Call us up. Request my first beer.
Do it.
You know, and let's get some
Please.
spins rolling for this man out of this little AM
call
radio
up
station.
and request Walla whatever.
I ain't got it.
Walla Walla Wall.
Hey.
And Walla Walla, and we'll put you on a check mark list, and we'll start making a list of how many times we got to play that.
Yeah, right. Whenever it gets dropped out. Well, I'll tell you, man, that's funny because you hit that. Hey, I want to hear that Walla song.
Yeah, you know the Waller song.
Yeah, the Waller
Waller
song. That old boy hadn't here the other day. He's all right.
Yeah, he's all right. Yeah,
Hey, make him sing that Elmer Fudd song. Walla Pussy.
What was it?
Walla,
Well, what was that? I was
gonna
gonna say it was Bugs always sent. I could either got a letter from Walla Walla, Washington. There
Yeah,
you go.
right. It
It's-
was,
yeah.
yeah.
It was.
That's all right, guys. Well, we appreciate Scotty, man. Thanks for coming in.
Thanks so
Thanks
much.
for the
Yeah,
beer.
Thank you.
We're
Thanks
gonna
for the
plan a
time.
trip to Amarillo. They're gonna have craft beer and a 72-ounce steak.
Yep.
We will see y'all in 2 weeks. No,
That's right.
So I'm
Be
never
back
coming
when we get out of the coma.
yeah, can't come back for that one. Check him out, guys. ScottyAlexander.com. His website's there in the comments. Share the video. Let everybody know what's going on there with this young man. And let them know what's going on here at this little AM radio station. I'm not saying it's going to happen, Scotty, but every time somebody comes here, their stuff goes right off the chart by at least one spin.
I'm so ready.
Listen, I don't want to put too much on you, but this is your moment.
This is your moment.
Yeah, when you
Don't
look
mess it
back
up.
and you think about Star Search and
Yeah,
Wayne. No.
And
Jeff and Landy,
Yeah.
KRUN.
Listen, man, I can feel it.
Yeah.
I can feel it, and
you feel it coming?
I have loved getting a chance to visit and meet you guys. This is great. I hope to see you again.
Yeah, we appreciate it. Good luck to you, man, as you travel
Welcome
on.
down here anytime, buddy.
All right,
Come on
guys,
back.
that is
I
it.
appreciate
That does it for us. It is 9:45. Dude, it's a beautiful day. Get out there. Enjoy the day while you can. 86 degrees for your high today. Yeah, that's all. I love it.
That's
we got
it.
to hire somebody now. Thanks, Scotty. Just ruined my payroll. Appreciate y'all. 9:45. We will see y'all tomorrow for a Finally Friday. Have a wonderful day.
Bye, everybody.
All right. We're still
We're
lit
still
up
live.
there, but we're dead here. Yeah. So we're good. Okay. Anyways, awesome, man. Let me get this finalized
It's been a
here.
lot of fun,
It was a
man.
blast, man.
It's
Great.
always a pleasure to have fun and just shake loose. And
Oh, you guys are great. That was easy. That
That's
was
hopefully it's
fun,
always easy.
wonderful.
That's our goal, man.
well, and it is our goal, and that's why we try to do what we do on Facebook. That's
Yeah,
why we do
sure.
try to be
There we go. Had to
like
fix
this with
that.
everybody that comes, and
Bye, fellers.
it's all about having fun.
Yeah.
Your Uncle Bill's on here. He said great
Hey,
stuff.
Uncle Bill, what's up?
Hey, go to his website, get his merch, buy his music,
That's right.
Thanks,
Support
y'all.
the man.
Thank
support
you.
the man. We'll see y'all later. Have a wonderful day. We'll talk to y'all
Bye, y'all.
tomorrow.
Bye, y'all.
That's awesome.
All right.
Well, I